recording is starting now.
Does Gray starts or Simon start with that?
Uh, yeah, I guess I'll do a little introduction.
Go right ahead.
T- Take it away.
Well, I guess welcome to the first little side story of our main campaign, Astrozoologist Wanted. This will be the Lodge. This will be more, mystery stuff focused. I guess let's just go ahead and get into it. So this is actually being traveling back in time a little to about mid-June in 2012. Our players this time are heading to a small town named Mount Prosper that in particular they are all on a bus at the moment. They are the only passengers, and it is about a mile out of town. So I will use this time to go ahead and try to introduce our characters. Would anyone like to go first?
I think, Bradley is playing some loud music, does not own any headphones, and is half asleep towards the back of the bus. And yeah, that's about it for Bradley. He is tall, lean. He wears bright neon clothes that are very, very noticeable, and it has not talked much the entire time that he's been coming here, focusing just on his phone. But he seems excited, anyways, looking out through the window a lot of the time. Is there, who wants to introduce their characters next?
You want to go? Otherwise, sure. I suppose I can. More towards the front of the bus sits a mid-20s woman, currently clad in a rather elegant black suit, and is sort of leaned against the back of the seat and seeming to be reading a book. Medium-length brown hair tied into a braid, and seems generally pretty relaxed and a warm, amused smirk as she turns the page.
All right.
How long did you say her hair was?
Just slightly above the shoulder blades.
Right.
So, medium length.
Right,
I go next?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure.
So probably about midway up the bus as well. Um, my character is fairly androgynous, but pretty soft features, bit of facial hair that's dyed to match the rest of their hair. Half of which is braided, and the other half is just fairly wavy down the side of their face. They have little sort of specks of silver makeup below their eyes, and they're wearing glasses that transition with the light. Though the more astute of you will notice that only one side of the glasses actually transitions, the other one stays dark. Their right hand and up their sleeve is bandaged, and they're just wearing fairly baggy clothes, and they're just working on that laptop, flicking through a lot of different pages, and it's just like text documents, so without getting a good look, you wouldn't really know what they were looking at. And yeah, that's my character. Oh, and they've got headphones on. I almost forgot about that.
Right.
Lorelei?
All right. Melanie would be sitting up near the front enough where she could see herself in the rear mirror so that she can be messing with her makeup. She has long dyed purple hair. She's wearing a black coat with not really any strict pattern, but bright blue to match her eyes. Obviously made for herself. That's mine.
All right. Last but not least, Bandit, could you introduce your character?
Yes. Aladdin is a. Aladdin is like sitting in the middle of the car, just like he's a he's a he's like in his 30s. His like he has his hair slicked back and has like a light tan. He's wearing He's wearing like this sunglasses. No, not sunglasses. Aviator glasses. Wearing just like black shirt with this brown like aviator coat. His like jeans are like tattered and just like wearing like combat boots. Mm-hmm. He also, I don't know if the person allowed this, but he would have brought his machete on board.
Okay. It depends on how you're carrying it.
It's on my bag.
If it's on your bag, it's fine. I think the bus driver would be a little worried if you had brought just like an open carry machete on board. I think it'll be fine. Not a big security risk on a bus.
I suppose there's one detail I could add as well that, well, when it comes to the person up in front reading the book, either their suit has really, really thick shoulder padding or they're kind of ripped. Either or. Hard to tell.
Nice.
Alright. Well, as all of your characters would know, you all have, your memories of heading towards this location of Mount Prosper, either, for all your own personal reasons. However, thinking back, most of you, in fact, probably all of you, don't remember really getting on this bus, or more accurately, you don't remember the last probably 2 hours of the trip, going like towards and up the mountain that Mount Prosper sits upon. But you have finally arrived. You see off in the distance, maybe another 10-minute drive forward, a smaller, quaint little town, sort of, I mean, you'd guess less than 1,000 people, probably. Not a lot of big notable architecture. Most of the buildings are just small shops or houses and apartments. Sorry, can you say that again?
Are there people that were going past staring at the bus as it goes past?
Currently, the bus is on the road towards the town. It's a little outside of where a sidewalk would be.
Oh, over here.
yeah, you're down there about. So in general, you can see the town. It's just there's no one like to your right or left on the bus. Yeah, the only big noticeable features that you could see from this angle is crossing a river towards your left. Up in the distance, you can see a rather large observatory that, even from this distance, you can see looks very old and probably in disrepair. And as you come to about like a little before the river on this road, you see there's a small, what's the word? Yeah, there's a bus stop. You know, just has like that a little bench with like a glass covering over it. Right about here, and that is where the bus stops. The driver opens up the door. All right, last stop, Mount Prosper.
Uh, just to check, this we're surrounded by like mountainsides, right?
Yes. Mount
Cool.
Prosper itself is pretty much on top of a mountain, just in a little small mountain range. With the actual Mount Prosper itself being like to its like behind it almost from the main entrance. I guess this is an important time to ask. So, where are most of your characters from exactly? Like
Northeast of England.
Switzerland.
yeah. I guess the expression I'll say is this is very
America.
important. You all will recognize that. I guess it's just something you'll know. Mount Prosper is located, actually within the last country you were in. Obviously it's different for each of you. But yeah, you have, for those of you from like America, this is a town in America. For those of you who are from England, you will remember this as a town in England.
Nice.
If you're from somewhere else,
So
I
I was
believe one of
specifically trying to get out of the UK. It would be in wherever I was going.
yes.
Cool, good to know.
Question:
So-
do they have like a side package for like? Would the bus have like a package for like like those like side compartments or like
Yeah, it has like a outside the bus. There's a little storage like door you can open up.
Alrighty.
Okay. Yes. So outside on the bus stop, you see a one individual, a young man you'd guess in his probably early 20s, maybe even late teens, who's he's wearing like a a blue polo, khaki pants, and is carrying a small like sign that has Vandercross Lodge residence. Just saying.
Vandercross Lodge residence. Okay. That's where I'm headed, I think.
Oh, you do.
What a coincidence.
Weird.
Well, it doesn't really.
Don't get a lot of traction.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like the town itself is very touristy. So the lodge is the main attraction, it seems.
So I've heard. Well, if you excuse me, I'll go get my packing.
If you excuse me as well, what? Phone alarm. It is now. I am now awake.
Yeah, you do see the gal in the suit wander over to where the side storage of the bus is and wait for it to be opened and retrieve, well, a large, well, thin rectangular case, for lack of a better word, that has sort of elaborate detailing on it. Could perhaps pass for like a bassoon case.
Oh, that's cool.
I have a large sports bag that's bright blue and contrasts very highly with my pink t-shirt. And I take it out of the bus.
I have a large metal framed hiking bag that is like 3/4 the length of my character's body.
Mm.
And they start walking with a cane to follow everybody, leaning heavily on their right side.
Yeah, I'm just going to grab my well. I guess my my bag. I guess my case. It's like a. Hold on. What are the dimensions of it? Yeah, it's like a. I need to search up the dimensions of it.
Well,
Okay, oh, around like 41 to 42 inches long.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
well, I guess we are heading towards the lodge. Huh.
Mm.
That's curious.
So, have you all like walked over to the sign carrying
Yeah,
individual?
Emma's heading
Yeah.
in there.
Yes. So
Right.
while we're heading there, I turn to the others and I ask, so okay, why are uh uh what I'm curious, why are y'all coming to this lodge? I'm just supposed to be on timeout with no internet until things get clear, but like uh, uh, are any one of you those weirdos that don't like being near like internet signal because they're allergic?
Oh, not
But
at all.
there's no internet here.
What?
Oh, oh yeah, I thought that was the main attraction of the lodge.
Where the hell would that be an attraction?
I've just been told there's supposedly, well, interesting things going on here, so I thought I'd check it out.
Oh,
I'm Emma, by the way.
you're
Pleasure to meet you.
Emma. Nice to meet you, Emma. I'm Brad.
Right.
Mm.
Gotcha.
My name's Star.
Star. Gotcha.
Uh, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Uh, um, uh, mm, hey, while we're asking everybody's names, your bag said Melanie, and your bag said had the name tag Aladdin, right? That's your names.
My
That is
name is
correct.
Aladdin. Yes.
Okay,
Aladdin Melody. Melanie. Gotcha. Mhm.
nice to meet everyone. Uh, Emma, you said there were like interesting places around here. Are there like
I've heard
uh
rumors that there's supposedly something interesting going on, so. Well, I'm here to see it out.
uh is it like beautiful cliffs or
Oh, I hope
uh
so. That would be lovely.
okay. Got it. Cool. Let's go talk to the person with the sign.
Hello.
No.
Hey, hey,
Hey.
are you guys new residents?
It seems that way. All of us.
Mhm.
Can I just get
Aladdin nods.
can I just get your names real quick?
Sure.
He's writing down a little checklist on the back of the board. All right, got it.
Melanie Palmer.
Got it.
I'm Brad R. Jenkins.
Got it.
Ardent.
Got it.
Aladdin,
Alright.
Baltimore.
Got it. Okay, yeah, this is the right group. Well, welcome to Mount Prosper. Is this your first time?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Do you have a lot of repeating customers who come back?
Oh yeah. Most of our customers are repeats. We actually haven't had a new customer in a couple of years.
Oh,
This is a little exciting.
Right. Okay. Just to check, because it didn't say on any of the. I wasn't told. You have a bar with alcohol up at the lodge, yes?
Oh, of course.
Yes.
I mean, we're really far from the main town, so you can't really go to the bar there. So yeah, we've got a fully stocked bar and kitchen.
Excellent. How many residents do you have up there right now?
Ooh,
And-
at the lodge.
Yes. And
Well, in the main building, we have about, I think, 10 guests at the moment. Just,
Okay.
in the rooms. But we do also have a couple cabins that we rent out occasionally. I am not in charge of that part of the place. But, so I don't really know how many people we have there. But I think our max capacity for the cabin is about 20. So, upwards of 30 presidents at the moment.
is it true that there's no internet?
That is correct. No internet here. We're kind of out of the way in Mount Prosper, so outside of a few, direct like cable internet places, we don't really have Wi-Fi or anything.
Is there any places like an internet cafe in town?
No, I think the only places that have access are the observatory, and I think our main office has it.
Anywhere for public access?
I mean, not that I know of. I think you have to ask either the observatory or my boss. But oh yeah, I'm Theo, by the way. It's
Theo.
like a quick hand to shake all of yours.
Nice to meet you,
Pleasure.
Theo. Are you our driver?
Oh, there it goes.
Well, I'm not really the driver. I'm more of the guide along the path. We can't really. We don't really have a park vehicle large enough to carry passengers. It's gonna be a little bit of a hike, but it's not even a mile. So
Find it loaded in.
Fine by me.
420.
Okay, cool.
all right, are you trying to insight something, or is that a test roll?
Yeah, that was I was trying to insight the guy.
Okay, you got a nat 20. So like, what are you looking for from him? Like, are you trying to get his demeanor? His like.
Yes, any demeanors, anything that he's hiding from us, if possible.
Okay, so he's definitely demeanor wise, he's an upbeat young guy. Don't really see. He definitely seems to be in like full customer service mode. In terms of like, you see, I guess the only part where you can see any sort of deception is when he says that it's like half a mile, you can definitely tell that that's kind of just like an under exaggeration so that people don't, get too scared of the hike ahead.
Half a mile, huh?
Well,
Yep, half a mile.
it's nice after getting off the bus.
Yeah, really get a chance to stretch these things. You just hear like a crunch as they try and straighten up.
So, oh yeah, got it.
Oh, don't worry, I've got water if you need it. He has a little
Oh,
backpack cooler thing.
No, thank you. I got like a ton of energy drinks in here, and like I
Oh,
slapped the bag.
pop off in an energy drink.
Oh,
if you need
nice.
water, let me know.
Well, what have you got in there? I have some Monster. I've got some Bang. I've got some, lighter stuff like Coca-Cola.
I've got
I
Rubicon
don't
Raw,
think
Monster, Red Bull. I've got some Boost because it was at the duty free.
Hell yes.
Pretty much, I need anti-acids.
And they said they had a bar at that place. We're gonna be able to make awesome mixers, right?
It should be good.
That sounds
All right,
nice.
let's
Dang it.
let's
4
let's
years
go.
from now.
All right, well let's get walking.
Mhm.
And you guys head across a forest trail.
Yep.
I brought everybody.
Nice.
Cool.
Also,
it is- Yep.
I'm assuming as we're like, I guess like quote unquote half a mile.
Yeah.
It's been half a mile. I would say it's more than half a mile, isn't it? It's most likely. Mhm.
Yeah, you guys have gotten about half a mile. You can't even see the lodge from here. Theo goes, maybe I was a little. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about the distance. I've always thought it was half a mile.
I don't really mind.
I'm sure we'll be fine. Most guests can make the trip. It's not really all that uphill, so pretty easy walking. What brought you to the town? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, my agent told me that I had to lay low because I got too popular on Twitch, so and apparently attracted some bad attention. So now I got to like not be anywhere near that has internet for a little bit. I'm on timeout.
Oh, so you're a bit of a celebrity. Cool.
Oh, just a little bit. I'm. You might have heard of me. I'm on some forums. I'm known as Dare Angel. I do a lot of like dangerous stunts, like climbing cliffs, jumping off of cliffs, climbing buildings, jumping off of buildings, stuff like this.
I see.
Aladdin just like gives like a, "Are you serious?" stare.
Yeah. I know how to flex my muscles, and so I
No, I gave you a
never
stare.
never get hurt. And I'm also very good at special effects. So
Hmm.
Well, if you don't mind, I'd love to learn that. Might come in handy someday.
yeah, just if you see like a very photogenic like waterfall to jump into, like, let me know, because uh, 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 I need to record some content.
I'll keep it in mind. I'll keep an eye out for waterfalls.
Millennials.
Speaking of you have a search, by any chance?
He's kind of nodding hand at the machete. Towards
I'm
Alex.
just like trying to keep an eye on this guy.
And you do that with a machete?
Oh wait,
Yeah, why do you have a machete?
I mean,
You're
I don't mind if
expecting
you
a
do.
jungle?
I'm just curious.
Oh, I bet you've
I
heard
was
about
on.
all our. I bet you've heard about all our cryptids, haven't you?
Cryptids? There's some cryptids here.
I mean, yeah,
Oh,
it's,
this
the second thing we're famous for.
this is
First
so
we have
good.
the lodge. Yeah, it's kind of
Alan
known.
eye twitches.
We're
Yeah, we've.
talking cute ones like what? Like
Well,
Mothman?
it was a bunch. We've had sightings of all the famous ones. You know, people are always talking about seeing Bigfoots or uh, different kinds of swamp monsters. Uh, we actually have heard that there's been a sighting of Nessie, of all things, in our own rivers. Of course, we've got our own. Yeah, of course, we've got our own unique ones too.
Oh?
Yeah, there's the Mount Prosper Mountain Hawk. There's been sightings of that all over. It's said to be bigger than a car.
Oh, I'd love to see that.
Nice to know the cryptids come on holiday too.
And
Alan
I
eye
don't know if this
twitches a bit.
counts. I don't know if this counts as a cryptid, but I'm pretty sure I saw a giraffe in our forest once.
A giraffe here? Gosh,
Sure.
New Jersey is wild.
What the fuck are you
What?
talking about, New
What?
Jersey?
New Jersey.
Yeah.
How long did you fall asleep on the bus for?
I think I see. Here's the thing. I had a major hangover, so I was down most of the time. Oh, fuck. Okay, maybe. I think my agent might have lied to me about where I was going. That's okay. That's okay.
In Switzerland, right?
Fuck, we are? Oh, damn. That's on the other side of the
No.
planet.
That is.
I
No
thought
way.
we were in Germany.
I mean, Germany's pretty close, so.
Yeah, that's true, but still, I don't remember crossing an extra border.
Well,
We're in America.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Gonna look at the
I
guide.
tried to
Where are we?
not cross any seas.
Are you
Yeah.
asking the guide?
I think we all took a really long nap, but like this my ticket said where is it? Bander Cross Lodge. Bander Cross Lodge at Mount Prosper Mountain.
Same.
Check through my passport when the last flight is to Germany.
Sorry, go ahead, Liam.
So, I think one of you asked the guide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear he goes, "Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, we're in Mount Prosper," and then you all hear a different country for the last, for that part of the answer.
Got it.
So we are in Germany.
Yeah, we
Different
can.
country,
Yeah,
different state.
got it.
Inside. Did I see that actually?
Yeah. I mean, you heard it. Like he said it to you all. I mean, you're gonna
Does
he
it
says
look like it?
one sentence. You all hear different things.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Do I notice that?
I mean,
Do I
given that I
notice that?
instantly
You
said
can-
so we're in Germany, I'm guessing you'd realize that either there's
I mean,
some sort of communication issue, or
you'll easily notice that like everybody seemed to like, that's sort of what's the right word? I guess like, like when you can see everyone gets that like facial expression of like, oh yeah, I was right,
Yeah.
which wouldn't make sense if most of them were wrong. So maybe there's a little something off there.
Curious.
I just got on vacation.
I see.
I'm gonna check the time on my phone.
Wow.
Phone time works off of a base thing too, right? Not just the internet.
Yeah, it has an internal
Yeah.
clock and then occasionally.
Especially back then, it would just have
Yeah.
the
So yeah, it's
time of where I was in the UK.
it's maybe like 3:00 in the afternoon.
All right. 3 p.m.
I'll have to start working that out. Okay, let's just keep walking. I need to sit down.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, this is certainly an interesting oddity.
The director made a good choice for a vacation. I'm gonna have to thank him when I get back.
Oh?
This trip was a gift for such a successful night at the theater.
Ooh.
My new show really hit.
Oh.
An actress.
Actress, no. I'm the stage right. I was never much for the up front.
But you're right.
Mostly Broadway musicals.
Ooh.
Although I don't live in Broadway.
But I'd love to see them sometimes. I'm sure they're wonderful.
I'm sure I can get you a ticket.
I'd appreciate it, really.
It's nice to meet some other content creators. We should collab sometime.
Sure. That'll be fun.
Theo pipes up with we actually have a theater here. Well, both kinds actually, the movie kind and the play kind.
Oh.
Nice.
It's kind of like it's actually like the oldest building in our town. We got it a little before a big renovation happened.
I see. I'll definitely make sure to check on it.
Yeah, that sounds fun. Cool. Okay, I think I see like a little bit of smoke coming from the lodge. I think we're almost there. Come on, let's go. Does anybody need their help with their bags? Can anybody help me with my bag?
Sure.
Just holds out a hand. He doesn't carry this in case.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
He lifts it, holds it up, with seemingly no issue at all.
Oh damn. Yeah.
All right. Well, you all get within about, you guys have been walking a while. You are starting towards the lodge. You can finally begin to see it. And there we go. And up ahead, you see a rather large, very well-made, less hotel, more mansion style building.
Oh wow.
Wow, this place is sick.
Only worth the walk.
I still don't know about that. It's gonna limp towards the building.
I wonder how long it's been like. How old is this place? Toby?
Oh, yeah. The lodge was built back in 1957 by the current owner. well, by the current owner's family.
Does the architecture look older than that, or to belong to any specific culture or region?
Make a history check.
Hmm.
Well, 20 is taking forever. For
Yeah,
that.
I had that problem from yesterday, and as
I'll
well.
refresh and see what happens. I just don't want to spam it and then it all come through at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very Roll20 is lagging today a lot today, and yesterday it's been lagging a lot.
I wonder if my internet's messing up.
I mean, it's just Roll20. It's just Roll20.
Yeah, it's not even reloading very quickly.
Hmm.
There we go.
It's the best platform that is free that we can all afford. It's Roll20.
There we go.
Okay, 15. Yeah. Let's
15.
see.
I don't see a 15.
Oh,
You may
well,
have to
That's-
I said a
refresh.
15.
That's what they rolled.
Yeah. So yeah, this architecture, it doesn't look. I mean, you can't see the inside, so you don't really know all the intricacies. But from the outside, it appears to be something that was made in like it could have been made in the 50s. It could have been made earlier, but nothing on it is like too modern. There's no like really fancy glass windows or anything
But it
really
doesn't
noticeable.
seem to predate that at all.
I mean, yeah, from the outside, it couldn't be older than like at most like late 1800s for like and architecture like style wise, it's very like traditional like Western mansion style. It's got that. I don't actually know what the right words would be. I'm not a big architecture guy. I don't
That's fine.
know the right terms.
Yeah, that's valid.
But it doesn't seem too out of place with what they're saying.
Yeah, it doesn't seem out of place,
Cool.
especially not from the outside.
Hmm.
I'll go ahead and give you a small thing of like some parts of the inside definitely seem to be at least intentionally styled to be older. Like you might notice that like the bar and certain other places use like a lot of wood.
Yeah, like stained woods and
Yeah, but it's all high quality.
They have a nice aesthetic going on. I like it.
Yeah, it's got a cozy resort lodge feel as it's going for. But yeah,
Well,
Theo opens up the doors and takes a seat right on the not on the seats themselves, but on the desk, front desk. Like, well, open to the lodge. Let me grab your keys to your rooms real quick.
all right. Hmm.
You guys can go get.
We are so gigantic. All of us are so big.
Yeah, you do.
it's this backpack. It makes me look big.
Oh, there it goes now.
Oh, lovely. Do you want your backpack back?
Thanks.
All right. So, y'all can go and get signed in. Uh, I'm gonna take a quick video. I'll be right back, and I'm just gonna like
Well,
try
you
to
have
find a
your
nice.
pack in here.
Huh?
Oh,
Your pack.
It's gone.
your key. Hey.
Oh,
Give me
okay.
your room key.
Just give me 1 second, bro. And yeah, I'm gonna like try to get a good angle, film a quick video, and then come back.
You see Emma walk over and just place the packing of Bradley down on this table.
Mm.
Right, there you go. Oh, keys, right.
All right. Here you go. Emma Sates, room number is 201.
2-1. Gotcha.
Start dent, it's going to be 203.
Nice.
Aladdin, it's going to be 204.
204, huh?
Yep.
Question. When is the next buses apparently supposed to be arriving?
Next, but like, well, the bus really doesn't come all that often. Usually, just to bring people up the mountain.
Hmm. Okay.
I think, and he pulls out a little sheet. Next one's scheduled to come in exactly 1 week.
Gotcha.
Oh,
I hope you're not
Okay.
tired of our hospitality this early.
oh no.
Not at all.
Okay.
I was hoping to stay here for a day. Wait.
Well, you can hike back if you don't like the place, but yeah, I guess there's no buses. I'm Bradley. What's my key number, please?
Yeah, that's gonna be 206. He hands you a key, and these are all like old keys. These are, they got they're the classic key. They're like metal. They're big. They got the ring at the end.
Are they brass?
Um, they're a kind of metal. Either brass or iron. Hard to tell. They're a little rusted.
Nice.
Am I missing somebody?
May I have mine, please?
Melanie.
Oh yes. Melanie Palmer, 207.
Thank you.
Mm.
Right. Well, and say so. Up ahead on the left is the bar room. We actually have live performances every Fridays and Saturdays. It's currently a Monday,
I see.
and all the way at the end of this hallway, you'll see the stairs. That'll bring you up to the second room. All the rooms are labeled. We have a maid service comes to clean the room at whenever you leave, sometime during the day. So should all be cleaned by the time you get back, and
Gotcha.
they're all prepared for you. Oh, Aladdin, we actually have your motorcycles in our garage. So
Oh, I was
if you ever
wondering
need
where
access,
it was.
it's right there. Yeah, we got it on the in the shipment last time.
Oh, we can get them
Better
shipped
not.
here?
Hmm.
Oh,
Better
you want to
not
make a
did anything
token?
with it.
I mean, I could send a.
Hey.
I think you just drag it like usual, but if you're trying to make like a circle one, then
No, it's just simply the fact I don't see a token on here for me.
You
Oh,
could
Yeah.
There you
So
go.
I'm asking, how do you?
Oh, there
Okay.
it goes.
Oh, okay.
You,
Thank
you
you.
can
I'm sorry.
just
oh,
you can just drag your
Fine.
character like
There we
when you go to the characters, just click on your name and just drag it onto the map, and it will add like a new token that you can control and stuff.
Okay.
If you
You
want to
better
move
not
the
do anything
teleporter
to
thing,
it.
you can use that.
Okay, thank you.
Linked it in the wrong shot.
Hey, Aladdin. Aladdin, I'm sensing a lot of animosity coming from you. I used to work in the service industry. Like this person at the desk has nothing to do with the person who moved your bike. Like, uh, it's no use getting angry at this person, dude. I'm sure your bike is fine. People who work in hotels and stuff, like, just we're very professional. Your bike's gonna be okay. Uh, uh, Chill. All right.
Hmm.
Things will be fine.
Uh, uh,
I'm
hey.
going to the garage, checking on my bike.
Alright.
Sure. Have fun.
He's
Yeah.
very grumpy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
What?
garage is like in like a side building, like a little down the way.
Well,
Do you think he's one of those guys who, like, calls his motorcycle like lovely names? Uh, uh, I'm not shaming anyone, but man, like,
of course not.
get friends.
Well, friends are
Which
the thing.
direction should I go in order to seize this? Find it?
It'll be like bottom right around.
Okay. Making sure I have a close look at the terrain as well.
I'm probably not gonna. Oh, you're looking around the terrain.
That and I'm just like going towards as I'm going around the garage, I'm like looking around.
Are you trying to find anything out about it, or?
Yeah, any plants I don't really notice or anything that seems out of place plant wise.
Um. Okay, make a perception check, or no, investigation.
Hmm. Investigation.
15.
Yep.
Okay, so obvious noticeable things. The garage is like noticeably newer than the rest of the buildings. You know, it's just it's obviously been added on later. In terms of just like the general place, I guess you also noticed like the air conditioning unit this place is using. Also, definitely a new add-on. Definitely wasn't built into this place. There's an old uh, chimney and like a steam vent for like a boiler room somewhere in the building. Both seem to be inactive at the moment. Yeah, really, the only thing you'll notice about like the surrounding environment, the lodge is surrounded by trees on all sides. So kind of on, Mount Prosper sits within a plateau on top of one of the mountains, with the larger Mount Prosper mountain itself, sort of towering behind it. So that's basically the only big landmark you can see outside of past the tree line is just Mount Prosper itself.
Hmm.
All right. So all of you seem like really chill, and like you don't like we all I think we all found out about the cryptids like at the same time. We all had that uh look on our faces. So, like, okay, what if you want, we can discuss what we're gonna see in the next few days, and then go together, like, hang out. Uh, uh, I I have written down uh, uh, everything. Like, I have a list of things that I want to do. We're gonna find Bigfoot. I wanna swim with Nessie. There's the abandoned lab when we got into town. This is okay. Yeah. Uh, uh, um, and it would be cool to have someone holding the camera for me. So who's down?
I mean, I don't mind tagging along. I'm not sure how steady my camera and this stuff, but well, could be fun to see.
Nice.
I'm not going to turn down an opportunity to see some cryptids.
Hell yes.
Probably come every now and again, but I do have other stuff that I need to get done while I'm here.
Well, of course, but well, can't feel an entirety with my own stuff, so. Oh, I should warn you. I tend to sleep pretty late in the morning, so I'd appreciate it if you left most of the fun activities until the afternoon. I can get early, but I really don't wanna.
Oh yeah, no, no worries. I also sleep in like super late because I party hard.
I'm just really not a morning person.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, I don't do mornings either. I'm lucky if I eat breakfast before 2 p.m.
Well, I think I'm in great company then. Oh, wonderful.
Yep. Yeah, your motorcycle is fine. It's good condition. It's been well taken care for while it was here.
What's its brand?
Okay. To be fair, I was thinking about Xenos, but
Very far.
So, speaking of like cryptids and stuff, have you guys ever seen any before?
I'm afraid not.
Aww.
Don't they?
Yourself?
No, not particularly.
Okay, I don't know if it counts, right? But the day before I came out of my coma, a nurse said that she saw a strange light above my bed. So I didn't see it, but someone saw it close to me. It was so wild. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry?
Wait,
Are you
strange
okay?
light.
What happened?
Oh, a car accident. Yeah.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Tell me about the strange light.
Huh?
What's the strange light about?
I don't know. That's like, that's all she really said. She didn't like, she didn't know what it was. It was just, I don't know, weird cryptid stuff. You know, sometimes there's
Right.
weird lights in some places, like in graveyards and stuff.
Oh yeah, I've
Or
heard
like
about that.
orbs?
Like what?
Orbs?
Yeah. I think they're called like will of wisps in like Irish folklore.
Yeah.
Oh, they're very different things. But yeah.
Okay. All right.
Orbs are just people who do like spiritual photography and they'll capture like little orbs of light. Will-o-wisps are lights that lead people into the forest and then they die.
Cool. Don't follow the strange lights into the wood. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Who wants to go? Who wants to go and try to hunt like Bigfoot tomorrow?
Well, as I said, so
I'm
I'll
gonna
join
try
along.
and... Sorry, you go?
Go.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna try and sort out some form of an internet connection tomorrow, hopefully.
Well, we're gonna be if you know what, you might get a nice spot of connection while we're wandering about in the forest. Maybe.
Like, you think Bigfoot has Wi-Fi?
Well, I know Wi-Fi is. I don't know much about Wi-Fi. I was in a coma for 4 years, so I don't.
4 years?
Huh? Yeah.
I kind of look you up and down. Is there any sort of atrophy at all, or do you seem pretty healthy?
I'm good.
So is this recently you came out of this, or?
Couple months. It's been a wild
Oh.
couple of months.
And you were streaming before that?
No, it's just when I fell off of a building, it was a bridge in New Jersey. There was a journalist camera crew that caught the whole thing, and then when they saw me performing like another stunt like a few days later, they were like, "What the fuck?" And they they published information to a forum, and then that forum just became my fan base because they were trying to figure out how I do my special effects.
Well, now I'm really curious as well. No, I'm really curious as well how you do them.
Oh, it's just smokes, mirrors, and strings, and a little bit of ingenuity.
And I just chuckle when you say ingenuity.
Well, I guess it's behind the scenes.
Not going to lie, I rolled a 5 and I put it in intelligence.
Incredible.
Yes.
That's dumb stuff.
Yes, the dumb stat.
I'm trying to think if this is a party that actually has a high int character or not.
I mean,
Oh, but we got wisdom everywhere.
wisdom everywhere, and I'm not low int.
Very wise, very charismatic, very dumb.
I have a 13. I have a +1 intelligence.
Nice.
-1 int.
+2.
+1.
-5.
I gotta say, +2 is the highest int score I've ever had a player have.
-3.
What it is. It's just between this and my other campaign, despite there being 7 people in there, they all have at most a +1 to int.
Yeah.
And just everybody dumps int so often.
Just everyone. I thought I'd get at least one wizard or something, but no.
Intelligence is really worth it when you're allowed to play an artificer, because then it's just broken.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. From the sounds of it, are you guys like retiring to your rooms?
You said it was like
At least unpacking?
Yeah, unpacking. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's about like 4 now. Like 4 p.m.
I'm gonna try and make some phone calls while I unpack.
You're trying to get a phone
Me too.
call?
Yeah.
Like while you're down here, or back when you...
No, while I'm unpacking in my room.
Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and... to the second floor. That's where all the rooms are.
Which is which?
So it goes from like 1 to 6 from here over. From like here up to here. That's 1 through 3, and then
Gotcha.
4 through 6. I think I might have messed up in giving some of you guys your rooms because I might have forgotten how many rooms were on the
Yes,
side.
you gave Melanie to a 7.
I gave someone a 7, so yeah, you're just gonna be on the.
Melanie got a room 207. I got 206. So I'm right here.
203.
Yeah.
I got 204.
The person who got a 20
Which one?
7, you can just take 205.
Okay.
Uh,
Is this right?
Yes, that is correct.
yes.
204. That's 205 right there. Yeah, I guess this is important to note. I mean, this doesn't really make too much of an impact on most of you, I don't think, but there's a bit of, like, you don't know if, yeah, obviously you've only seen your own rooms, you don't know if they're all like this, but each of your rooms is kind of pretty well tailored to yourself. Start with you, Star. You actually notice that on this desk over here, there's a computer with it looks like a modified like old MacBook, but it is connected by some to like an Ethernet cable,
Yes.
and it
I
has
immediately unplug the Ethernet cable and plug it into my laptop.
yeah it has it does also have a small like letter on it
Oh.
with like a really fancy like seal on it that has like a cursive like B and C.
Have I seen that before?
Probably not. Yeah, you definitely haven't seen the BC before. I think it's pretty like simple context clues of like Bandercross Lodge, BC.
Right. I was just wondering if it was on the website when I booked the place.
The seal itself, I think yeah, there was probably an image of it on the website.
Okay. Cool. I'm going to keep the seal, pocket that, and then open the runner.
The contents are pretty simple. It just says, "Dear guest, I believe you may have use for this. Please try to limit your electricity usage."
Mm-hmm.
Signed, Albert Vandercross.
Albert Vandercross. Cool. But yes, I will keep unpacking and I will try and make some phone calls while I'm unpacking.
The rest
do
of your
have,
rooms tend to have like small changes that seem to be, just helpful for you, like, or just more styled to you in a way. Which I think to an extent I'd let you let your input on. If you want to, if your room wants like any kind of styling or something.
Mine looks very, very neon bright colors and has regular light, but also a UV light setting where everything is like really blue and there's like UV light paintings.
Your room clashes with the style of this place immensely.
Yes.
I think Emma's does as well, but for enough different reasons, because hers would probably be very, very minimalist.
Yeah.
Like the cupboards and such appearing to almost be part of the wall itself and the likes.
Yeah, Aladdin room would have like this like giant board with the map on it, So
And the only thing I'd add is mine would have a mini fridge and probably a dimmer switch to be able to turn the lights down rather than off. Keep like low light.
Cool. No, that's like a standing mirror.
That's getting covered immediately.
Covered? Got it.
Yep.
I thought you said COVID, and I was very confused.
Yes, sneeze on the mirror.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put a mask on the mirror.
This is another thing to note. Just sort of, design-wise, most of like the walls are covered with like landscape paintings or images of like, just different people dressed in like very old garb. I mean, the art you'd say probably like dates back to at most like 1850 era. But between some of the, like some of the paintings on the walls, like a lot of places do just have like, mirrors decorating. This place has like triangle shaped mirrors as like an accent across the walls sometimes.
That can cover too.
I mean, these are like in like the public area.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm not just wandering around the hotel
Not
covering
in your room.
walls with mirrors.
No, the one in your room was just like a normal standing mirror.
So correct me if I'm wrong. You said there were 10 other guests, and there's like 3 beds per like there's 3 bed. There's like 2 beds, but like so
And
I'm
many of these rooms are multiple, and there is a third floor. So
got
Oh,
it.
right.
Cool.
Yeah, I see the upstairs now.
So I assume that the large bed is not supposed to be for me, but I'm going to settle on the large bed anyways.
well, these rooms aren't. They're designed to hold multiple people, but they're not like, you don't just share with some random person. So
Got it. Okay, I misunderstood
room's
that.
yours for while you using it.
Got it.
They don't have like a variance in size.
Oh, just for reference, since it matters to my character, how far through the other campaign does this take place?
So this is like mid-June, and I believe we're in August in the campaign.
That's correct.
I'm correct. Yeah. So when did we start? Because I know we've been doing things for like a couple months.
Okay. So that is a complicated question because I'm not that good with keeping track of time in real life. So I'm even more bad at it in made-up fantasy world. All I do is track of things around the eclipse in 2012, the solar eclipse, which happened when Ea fell off of a plane to like come and help you out, and that was in May 20th. And I estimated about like 3 months after that, couple of days to like a week beforehand. So yeah.
So, a few months. So like 3 months.
Actually,
like
yeah, probably closer to probably like the month before was when we started the campaign, like 1 month before April.
Yep.
I guess here's a question I have.
Yes?
We became wanted criminals most originally for the that one villa we burned, but then for the Vatican incident. Is this
Yes.
before or after the Vatican incident?
If this is in June, and currently we're in August, then this is after the Vatican thing. Yeah.
Got it.
Like this is after the whole, like everything that's happened so far in season 1.
I'll note, this place doesn't get its news all that quickly, so yeah, you guys probably saw a newspaper that had that like headline on it on the way in.
This thing is old. This is some old news.
I'm immediately going to take the paper as soon as I see that. Do the phone calls go through?
No phone calls went through. The only phone you've seen outside of the ones you carry was on like it was a landline.
So even my satellite phone's not getting a signal.
No, a satellite phone wouldn't get signal in this scenario.
I'll stick to emails then. Okay, so I'll send some emails to Harvey's family and see like any updates, kind of thing.
Yeah. You're not gonna get like an immediate response, you know. With you know how emails work.
I'll just check in at some point.
I'll keep that in mind that you're checking that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I would say Emma's
Yeah.
probably also checking how the windows in this place are set up, like how openable are they and how big and all that.
Yeah, they've got a pretty simple like lock system on the inside. It's just like a little bolt.
Yeah.
But otherwise, like they like slide up,
All right.
and big enough to fit like a normal sized person through.
Excellent.
Random question: do the doors to the rooms open inwards or outwards?
Inwards.
Cool. I'm gonna turn my bed so the front of the bed is in front of the door before I go to sleep.
Okay.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And I will make a point of saying I am sleeping in the smaller of the beds.
You said we started the game at like 2:30, right? In the like
yeah,
when
it
we
was
arrived
about
at the
like 4
Okay.
p.m. when you guys got into the lodge, and it's like 4:30, 4:45 now.
Got it. And Star was the one who had a bag full of energy drinks too, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Star. 10 minutes after I'm done unpacking, you hear a knock on your door.
Yeah, I open the door and the room is dimly lit, and I don't have my glasses on. So you can see the one iris, the one on the side that my hair is down, is fully dilated to the point where there's barely any. The pupil is dilated to the point where you can barely see the iris. Sorry, I got the two terms mixed up.
Got it. I'm like,
I'm kind of wincing a little at how bright it is out in the hallway in comparison. Do you want to come in? Or...
Sure. Sorry about that. And yeah, I was just like, yeah, I want to go and visit the bar and try some mixed drinks. You wanna tag along?
Yeah, cool. Let me just get my glasses. I'll go and grab them and come out.
Right. This is very exciting because I wasn't of age to drink before I fell in a coma. So it's just been wild few months.
Oh damn! How old are you?
21.
You only just hit drinking age, depending on where you're from.
I'm from New Jersey.
So legal drinking age is what, 21 for you?
Well, I was in the coma for like those few years, and then I woke up in legal drinking age.
That's fine. I don't know much about America. I just know that some age differences are a bit weird. Drinking age is 18.
Yeah. And the drinking age in America is 21 because you can get a gun at 18, so you use 3 years to learn.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is.
I think it's a smart thing. You don't want to get both the same age. That's a combination for bad things.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I still feel like this should be reversed.
True.
Probably not at the same time, I guarantee. Yeah, but those two should be the other way around.
It doesn't really matter. People drink no matter what their age.
Yeah, it doesn't stop anybody.
Yeah.
I think there is one person that I know, just like, I think like drink. He doesn't get affected by alcohol like at all. Like, and he was like, I think like 10.
Balcony is just kind of watching over the scenery. Seems to remove the top of the suit and is now just wearing a shirt. And to answer your question, no, the suit is not padded.
Got it.
You're heading down to the. Couple of you heading down to the bar. Is it just those two?
Since we
I
saw
think
Emma, I'll probably invite Emma. But
yeah.
Alright.
I'm for sure inviting Aladdin. He needs to chill. And I think he needs company that is not a motorcycle.
Melanie would have probably just dumped her bag into the room and called that unpacking. So yeah, she probably went to the bar as well.
Cool.
Seeing them walk off.
Mm.
and I will say that like star walking sort of attracts attention because of the cane sound.
Mm.
Of the what? Oh, cane sound. Got it.
Yeah. Especially on like non-carpeted areas, that sound rings for a while.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it's everybody drinking.
Yeah, so you head to the bar. It's only two people in here right now. You see a middle-aged gentleman,
Yeah, I'll
currently
probably have
making
to.
the bar. Was that?
I'll join along as well.
Yes. Well, this middle-aged gentleman, he is the bartender. He's currently, doing the classic. He's cleaning the glass.
That never needs to be cleaned.
It's a good stance. It looks right.
I kind of look
then-
at my wallet and then to everybody else, and I'm like, do we even know what cash they take? Or
I suppose that's a
Um,
question.
Yeah, I guess it's,
They
all
have to take credit card, right?
Yeah, you all have the equivalent of whatever your
cool.
currency is. Equivalent to, I guess, would be like, since this is what I understand, you can consider whatever that gold amount was to be the amount of dollars you have, or whatever other currency you have, that equivalent in dollars.
Gotcha.
Cool.
What does the rack of spirits look like on the back?
It's pretty expansive. Like, it goes from what looked to be like old alcohol, like probably been fermented, probably been fermenting longer than some countries have existed.
That's my
To
kind
like
of stuff.
new stuff, to like Grey Goose vodka or other copyrighted alcoholic beverages. Just a bunch of different stuff. New stuff, old stuff, fancy stuff, not fancy stuff. It's probably like one of the most expansive racks you've ever seen. Like, it's a bunch.
Do I spot any Kraken rum?
Kraken rum? Yeah.
I just ask to see if I can buy the bottle since it saves me from getting up and down.
Well, I don't know how much that would cost.
They're about £20, but given that I'm buying it at a bar price, you probably put that at 40.
I'll say, like, for here, it's like 35.
25. Got it.
Yeah, whatever amount of money. Yeah, I guess you hand the bartender some pounds. I don't know what that cash looks like, but
Oh, it was
Yeah,
before our
he
money
accepts it.
changed over, so it's like actual fabric-y sort of money. And if he wants to check, see if it's real, he has to hold it up to the light because there's like a strange metal strip that goes down the bells.
Yeah. Okay, I'm buying everyone the first round get what you want, and I'm gonna spend is if that's okay with you, Ari. I'm gonna spend 100 gold pieces, $100 to buy that. Is that good?
Yeah, that's a first round for like all of you of like a good alcohol.
Nice.
Mm.
Yeah, the bartender gives a friendly smile and goes, "You know, I like these new guests." He's gonna pour a couple shots of like, I guess whatever you guys want, really. Give him $100.
Emma's just taking a beer.
I'll just get a few mixes since I've got a bottle.
I don't know what kind of bad mix I would drink, but Aladdin would order, I guess, just a straight vodka.
Yeah.
Melanie as well.
All right, everybody, make Constitution saving throws to see how well you're handling your alcohol.
Yeah.
I start with a 20.
Emma's only having
Oh yeah.
probably not that hard, but he's doing all right.
You're all handling it pretty well so far. And I guess I'll set the vodka DC at 12. So
Yeah, I'm gonna if I had this strength willpower to do it.
yeah,
Melanie tipsy already?
yeah, you're already showing signs.
You're not a heavy drinker, are you?
It's like,
What are you talking about? I can definitely hold my liquor.
That's no shame.
does this work?
Yeah, alcohol's a poison, basically.
It's a neurotoxin. It's a neurotoxin. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Also,
are you
good
trying to
for
hide this
various
spell casting? Because you're gonna need to make a sleight of hand check if you're trying to hide it.
Because it's
sleight
verbal
of
and
hand.
schematic.
Right. Yeah. Never mind then.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just like.
Yeah, you're also a little buzzed. It burns going down your throat. This is some strong stuff.
All people expected you to be able to hold your liquor bar. I'm gonna kind of slump in my chair and hang my cane off the edge of the table, so it's out of the way.
Melanie, you seem like a fun person. You seem like you're already buzzed. Okay, you want to do something fun?
What?
Okay. You're gonna smash a bottle in my head while Emma or Star is like filming. Okay.
Oh yes,
Oh.
this will be definitely fun.
Okay.
Cool. I got.
Sure.
Oh yeah, no worries. Like when you start recording, I'll say yeah, I fully consent to this happening to me. So like it's all good. And yeah, like this is I need to film some content while we're here, and like this way you're guest starring Melanie. Sounds good?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. I'm gonna hand you like whatever like small bottle I got, like a beer or something like that.
I can't wait for it to just sound dink and not Shanna.
All right. Go ahead. Right here. Okay.
Make sure you hit him with the flat part of the bottle and not the corner of the bottom. Otherwise, it will not smash and you'll just knock him out.
That's good to know. That's why I got knocked out those other times. Okay, well, I'll make sure to ask that. Okay, cool. All right. Don't hesitate. Come on, go. Go ahead. Oh, you're filming. Cool. I fully consent to this
Oh,
happening to
no.
me.
Is there any face attack roll? A 10?
My AC is 12.
Okay.
Dink.
You
You'll
either
actually sure get upset.
you neither break the bottle, nor do you really hurt Brad. So it's just sort of a dull thud.
Okay. Now you're
Is-
going
is-
easy on me. You're going too easy on me. Aladdin, you look like you can swing that machete. Can you swing a beer bottle?
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
This machete I use with finesse, and I am not strong, but I am very, very. What can you say?
You can use finesse for a
Dexter.
bottle. It's
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh my god, you're gonna do sneak attack damage to me. I'm not defending myself. Like I'm giving you advantage on this.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
okay. Yeah, the
Oh,
buzz
why
from
didn't I
that,
think of that?
the buzz from the vodka is like way
I just, like-
stronger than you thought. So
I just like grab it and just like throw it.
yeah, you pick it up. You throw your hand back to like wind up the thing, and you fully throw the bottle backwards, and you nail this old man in the side of the head.
Oh shit!
No.
Almost an instant later, you see Emma just out of the chair and over by this guy's side.
Are you
Old
okay?
man.
I'm-
I'm so sorry. That was meant for me.
Sarah's just holding that rib
that
cage.
requires an explanation.
I am going to subtle cast Cure Wounds on this poor old person who
He didn't really take damage, but like you definitely make him not hurting anymore.
yeah. Okay, that's the plan.
Is it subtle cast? So, yeah, he
Yes,
doesn't.
subtle cast.
He seems to not notice. So, it's not every day I get a bottle thrown at my head in my own bar. So who are you? Are you some new guests?
Yes.
You just almost knock
Yes.
out the owner.
Are you the owner?
Well, I'm Albert Vandercross.
Ooh.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you indeed.
Except for whoever threw that bottle.
I'm gonna point to Aladdin,
So do
like
I.
discreetly, but still like pretty easy for him to see it.
I'm blatantly pointing at Aladdin. And even though I'm in the background, I'm just pointing at him plainly.
Well, I hope second impressions are what work for you.
This place is dope, man. I like my room is totally my vibe. It's perfect, and like I saw the inside of the others' rooms, and they're like very different and very customized. This is like top quality content you're making here, man.
I'm glad to hear it. I've been taking care of this place for 30 years now.
I see.
Uh,
You're doing good work.
My apologies.
Has it been in the family before then?
Oh yes, my grandfather built it. Then my mother ran it, and then I ran it.
Oh wow,
Hmm.
3 generations.
Hmm.
that's awesome. You've done them really proud.
Yeah.
Thank
Mm.
you, thank you.
Okay, which cryptid have you seen most around here?
I twitches out
I'll
at.
admit that's a question I've gotten used to. Well, I don't always like to, you know, encourage rumors, but I'll admit I've seen a couple.
Mm.
At least I thought I saw a couple. I saw something in the river, something that, quite frankly, isn't. It was some kind of crocodile-like thing. Didn't really match up with the usual lake monster type,
Ah,
but I know it wasn't normal.
Hmm.
Of course, I've seen the mountain hawk. Everyone's seen the mountain hawk. I'm pretty sure it's just a bird.
Is there like any like info? What is like? Is there like any like? Well, okay, like not like any badges anywhere or something on its person?
And badges.
Yeah, like any badges of any organizations.
Make a perception check.
Would I have disadvantage because I'm intoxicated?
You looking for an SPC badge on this poor old man?
If you're looking for I'd say you are I think the only person, or one of the few people in this group that have knowledge of organization. So I'll say this will just be a normal perception check.
yeah. I love this, but it makes sense because I think we established that a lot of organizations have secret handshakes they use to recognize each other when somebody drops a hint that they know the supernatural. So this is like
Perception. So you notice the closest thing to a badge is a like small, very reflective metal triangle on like I think it's like on like his like tie pin. It's like
Hmm.
there's like a tie pin with like a metal triangle, reflective metal triangle on it.
Hmm. I don't think I would. Uh. Okay, so I think that's like a new out of character. That seems like a new organization to me.
Okay,
Should I roll history? Like know anything?
I'll need for these organizations it would either be history or arcana. So to know what
Oh.
this is, you'll have to see it. Have to make another
Hmm.
history or arcana check.
Okay.
I'll set the DC for you at okay. I was gonna set it as like 18. So yeah, 19 history.
Yep.
You um you don't recognize it exactly. It's similar to an organization like it's similar to one symbol used sometimes by a organization called the I think it's the Hermes Transmegist. Transmegist.
are you asking me or are
You
you
can
telling me?
you can take me. Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta fucking remember
It
how to
is
pronounce this.
it is the Hermes Trismegistus. Yes.
Trismegist. Yes. Yeah. It reminds you of one symbol they use. Uh, like they use a triangle symbol. Just
11. Cat.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out how the hell you have plus 14 to perception when
Yep.
11's
Oh,
realistically the cap of a skill bonus right now. And that's
yeah,
5 plus
14.
double proficiency.
Oh, observant does not add to your perception score.
Yeah, that's
just
for passive.
perception.
Yeah.
Oh, passive perception. Okay, my
But yeah,
mistake.
I think you still pass if you take off 5. So
Yeah. Okay. I'll get
yeah,
rid of the +5 to.
yeah. It's like I don't. I
What
think with
about investigation though?
the 19, you don't remember the like with neither for perception or investigation, you get the bonus. It's only for passive.
Mm.
That's what observant is for. Is like you'll just notice things naturally.
Okay,
But-
that makes more sense.
Yeah. You recognize that it is somehow related to that organization, but also you don't remember exactly what it means to them.
Mm.
And you also notice that like the mirror, like the fact that it's like a reflective, mirror-like thing, that is not like that. You don't recognize that part especially because usually it's the triangle is somehow different than that. It's usually like a normal artistic thing, but that's what you get from it.
Mm.
Does anyone else want to try and understand it, or
No.
I don't think I know this.
Yeah, I don't know if you.
Too far away.
I don't know if any of you would be looking out for this from this old man. So
Mm.
So
No.
my passive perception's 22, but I feel like I'm too far away to notice, and I'm not overly paying attention.
I don't. It's not something that if you don't know what it is, you'd even think twice about it. It is. It's just a fancy tie pin. So, yeah. Albert Vandercross does mention one other thing. I've surprisingly no one believes me at this one, but I know I've seen a wolf man out. I went on a hunting trip 15 years ago with a couple buddies of mine, and
Mm.
I mean, fortunately we all returned, but there was something out there that looked way too big to be a wolf, way too canine to be a bear. Yes, it was something else.
I want to roll insight to try to see if this old man is just trying to like hype up the cryptids to get more people to come to his lodge.
Well, initiative. Not
Oh.
initiative.
Insight.
Oh god, I meant insight. Yeah.
That sounded
Throwing
very,
up a
very
bottle.
threatening. That was so threatening.
Hey, can I get an insight from this guy? No. That was a very fun slip of the tongue. Oh. Okay. Yeah, 21. Okay, yeah. That's pretty good insight. This guy. You. Okay. He's definitely playing up, a little bit, sort of like his cadences and whatnot. He's telling the story, with a lot of flair and whatnot. But it's kind of hard to say if the actual words are like there's confidence in what he's saying, so you definitely don't think it's lying. It might not even be exaggeration, but he's definitely saying it with like this is a story. He's talking out as a story that's a fact. So, and just from what you can tell, at most, he's telling it in like the sense of like less of a lie and just it's a story, but like the confidence level of what he's saying means you can't really tell if it's like a thing that happened or not.
Yeah, like it's like when you tell the story just so many times that it kind of like takes a life of its own, because you're just telling it like in a very dramatic and repetitive way.
Yeah. I guess
that makes sense.
The best way to describe it I have is like, sometimes if you tell a story, you're not going to get the same sort of like gave the same tells if you were lying, even if what happened didn't actually happen, you know, you kind of there's that sort of like confidence of like, hey, I'm not actively trying to hide anything. This is just a story I'm telling. But yeah, you can't really. It's a toss up either way. You know.
Nice. Okay.
Well, I'm glad to have new patrons like you come. I don't recognize your faces, so I think you're one of the first newcomers I've gotten in a long time.
Yeah.
And I must express my gratitude for, well, the great amount of alcohol you've already bought. That's
I cheers him in the background with the bottle.
certainly helping me.
Oh well, we'll be helping you more. Actually, hopefully, my agent gets back to me about sending me some money soon. Anyways, have a good night. And I'm gonna head back to sit with the others.
As well.
So, how are you gonna, get away from the battle unscathed?
Sorry, could you say that again?
How are you gonna get away from the battle unscathed?
Smoke, mirrors, and wires. The usual. But okay, we it might not. I think maybe everyone is too sober to swing a bottle correctly right now. We might just want to wait until a few more drinks before we try that again. Okay.
Cheers to that.
All right.
You guys, you buy another round?
I'm just drinking out of the same bottle. There's no way I finished that by now.
Oh yeah, no, you're good for the night. You're good for the night.
After finishing my quote unquote drink, Lionel just like looks at him, looks at the old man, and just like tips his like sunglasses, just like my apologies, and just walk off. Alright. Well, apologies for the bottle, and just like walk off.
I'd say the least you can do is buy him a drink, but given that you'd be buying a drink from him to give to him, that seems kind of productive.
No harm, no foul.
Might as well just give him money then.
True.
So,
Yeah, just gonna BRB real quick. I'm just gonna, as soon as I get close to the stairs, I'm gonna cast that. I'm gonna cast
The poison
against
resistance spell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you
Visualize
cast?
that.
Protection from poison. He's sobering himself up.
Yes. You can do that. So where are you casting that again? About like
sight by the look of it. By the stars.
Stairs. Yeah. If you do it by the stairs, you won't really know. No one will really notice. Especially if like you whisper the component. Yeah.
Did we hear there was going to be a live performance? Was that today or tomorrow?
They said it was on Fridays and Saturdays. It's currently Monday.
Monday, right? So
it's a bit away. So, where exactly do you plan to go? Spot Bigfoot.
When? Oh, I was thinking. Sorry, what?
Where?
Oh, where? Well, like, okay, so, we could, ask a couple of like the locals where they've seen where there's been more sightings, and then just like yeah, just look around. Uh, um, right there. I mean, apart from the old man, there has to be other locals like the maid who takes care of the beds and stuff like this, right?
I assume
Bed
so.
best to start would also be the chef. They tend to
Ooh.
know quite a lot.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, yeah. So like, we start. Okay. So I uh yeah, when we get up tomorrow, we can like ask during ask people during the afternoon, go looking like I think going looking at night would be the best idea because you're much more likely to like catch on camera like things that are moving that like it's it's just a bat but it looks like Bigfoot on camera, right? So you get more opportunities to like get content and scary stuff.
You're not
So
wondering what's its name?
uh, I I you know what? I think that's I think that could be good for my brand. Yeah.
Hmm. But I've heard it's supposed to be delightfully, well, exciting.
Sorry, what?
I've heard it's supposed to be, well, exciting, so
Mm-hmm.
could be interesting.
Yeah. Uh, uh, cool. All right. So we can go together. Uh, you don't mind holding the camera, do you?
I can't promise I'll be a steady hand, but I can try.
Oh no, shaky cam is like all the rage right now.
Yeah, blame Michael though.
We're in 2012, right? So this is a shaky
Correct.
cam is very much in the spirit of the air, in the air.
Yep.
Between Michael
Oh,
Bay
Truly,
action movies,
what
the
a
Blair
time to
Witch
be
Project.
alive.
I might change into some warmer clothing. I hope you won't mind. If that's gonna be the case.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, well, going tonight or some other night?
Uh, sorry, I didn't understand the last thing that you said.
Planning to go tonight or some other night, then?
Oh, yeah, no, probably, you know what? Actually, like, okay, see, I was gonna wait until we, uh, um, like, all had a day to rest and recuperate, but like, I slept on the last few hours of the trip, so like, I'm good to go. Yeah, we could go now.
Well, it's not dark out yet, but if you
Yeah, but
wish.
I mean,
let's
it's
ask
approaching
let's ask some
like
locals
6 or
about.
7.
Got it. Let's ask some locals where they found the where there's been sightings while there's still a little bit of light, and then go into the woods.
Sure.
Okay. Cool. Melanie, Star, sorry, are you coming?
Of course.
I think I'm gonna get some rest. I'll try and do some research for now. You
Right.
see that they're
Aw.
kind of playing with the earring that's underneath that's down. It's not actually an earring, and it's the wedding ring. And they're kind of just like nursing the bottle, and it's like I think I'm gonna rest for now. But tomorrow probably, but at the same time, and they kind of like tap the leg that they normally have the can on the side of. It's like I'm not particularly great off road, but
Ah,
I don't mind coming with.
Uh, we we should try to accommodate you. Like it's so yeah, like whatever works best for you, or if there's like a way we can help you move around, let us know. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I should be alright when I'm not drunk,
Got it. Got
because
it.
drinking and Kane and middle of the woods, that's not a fun combination for me.
Uh, yeah.
But 2 out of the 3, that's not too bad. I should be good.
All right. Uh, in this case, we're not gonna go super far. We're just gonna like, uh, uh, uh,
Sweet area, citizen.
yeah.
All right. So, where exactly are you headed to like ask people? Are you gonna just try like?
Somebody mentioned talking to the cook, so we're gonna. So I think, yeah. Head towards the the kitchen and try to catch them like on a smoke break or something.
Yeah, you can head back. You can head around. Sorry. You can head around. And yeah, you actually do catch the chef on a smoke break. Perfect timing. Like, literally walks out right when you guys get around. Sort of, he's probably in like mid-30s. He goes, hey, how's it going?
It's going great. How the food is delicious. Quick question: have you seen have you seen Bigfoot? And do you know where Bigfoot has been seen most often around here?
Have I seen Bigfoot? Personally, no.
All right.
Now, I mean, I'm not really the one to ask about it. But I mean, I know that one of our cabins has a lot of like supernatural sightings and stuff. It's sort of like the big attraction of it.
Ooh.
I see. Which cabin?
Yeah, but we were just given room keys. I think I was booked for just a room, but like there's you're saying there's like isolated cabins like deeper in the woods than the lodge that oh yeah, that's dope. Do I
We
just
have
talk to the receptionist?
13 exactly.
13 cabins. Got it.
Yeah, I think if you talk to Theo up front, he probably knows. But you know, I mean, we're actually not that busy this time of year. We get a lot of most of our clients come during the winter, but so
So they
you can
you're
probably
saying
get a cabin.
yeah,
I
there's
don't think it's because the only time that cabin fills up is usually in the winter when we're full, and obviously Halloween. You know, you're gonna get a lot of traffic for that place.
nice.
Fortunately,
Gadget?
mid-June, so hey, you guys talk to Theo. I'll get back to my break.
Okay. Thank you so much. What's your name?
John.
John. Nice to meet you, John.
Thank you
Ron's
again.
evil twin.
Ron's evil twin. I love it.
God damn it, I came up with a horrible pun.
Cool.
You know, I've always heard of an evil twin. I've never heard of like a neutral triplet.
The third way brother in Pacific Rim. That is a very obscure joke that never mind. Hi Theo. Hey, we were wondering if we could get a like if the like cabins out in the woods, like especially the spooky one with like a bunch of supernatural sightings, if they're like available this time of year.
Ooh, I just arrived and you already want to see Cabin 13. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
well, lucky for you, it's actually open. Now, with the way our system works, you could actually you can rent a cabin for a night for just $50.
Just $50? Oh, cool. Uh, is there like room for like 5 people in one of the cabins?
Well, it depends. Now, there's only, if I remember correctly, one bed in cabin 13. It's actually one of the smaller ones, but there is plenty of room for sleeping bags and tents and whatnot.
Nice. Uh, I like look over to Melanie, like kind of to get to like and yeah, and I'm just gonna ask, what do you think? Do you think we do you think that could be fun?
Isn't it obvious? Yeah.
Cool.
Here, I'll even be nice and pay for it.
Oh, I was about to offer, but let's do half and half.
Well, now
Fair.
I'm feeling left out, but fine by me.
Right.
Hard to split 53 ways.
I've already taken half of that cash from my character sheet.
All right.
Too late. Haha,
So,
I've already
when
paid.
do you want to rent the place for?
Oh,
It's open till next Thursday. So
How about tomorrow night then?
tomorrow night. Got it.
yeah.
Gives us a night to see everyone here, if nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, if you have any more questions about the town or anything, just come to me.
Absolutely.
Will do.
Okay. The abandoned lab on the edge of town. It's like condemned, but there's still ways to get inside, right?
Oh, you're talking about the observatory?
Yeah. The
Oh
observatory.
no, that place isn't condemned. I mean, it looks like it, but yeah, no, I don't know. Some people from some college work there. I don't know. They don't actually interact with the town all that much, except when they, come down to the bar, like the town pub. But
Got it. I thought it was.
I mean,
it looked abandoned. Like the place looks like trash.
yeah, they just don't really take care of the outside that much.
Huh.
It's the second oldest building in the town right now.
Huh.
Little history lesson. Mount Prosper actually burnt down back in 1940.
Oh my.
So yeah, the only couple buildings remain just from that era.
Oh, okay. So it was a pre 1940 building. Nice. That means it's probably not up to regulations at all. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah,
Have a good night for you.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm not an expert on telescope regulations, if there are any. Might be too specific for the laws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I come from New Jersey. I don't know anything about construction safety laws around here.
Wherever
Hey.
here is.
Oh yeah, it's Mount Prosper.
I know that part. The other part, I'm not so sure about.
Oh yeah, I guess I should ask. Like what? Melanie is from America, right?
Yeah.
What state?
She's from Washington.
Yeah, and this is Mount Prosper, Washington, to you.
I'm like, I think I'm gonna out loud say I'm pretty sure we're in America. I don't.
Still does not make sense.
Huh?
Look, I did not remember our bus crossing notion.
Right, but I don't have a passport, right? Because I was nobody thought it would be very important to move my body around while I was in a coma. So I don't think I could have left the U.S.
Well, from what I can tell, I got on the bus back in my hometown in Switzerland. And I did not cross an ocean.
Hey, I'm gonna need a mistake to make a wisdom save.
Okay.
Alright.
Wisdom saving throws.
9.
Okay. I actually don't. I guess I can both make it, but yeah, you get a very strong feeling, just telling you to stop this conversation. It's fine. Go about your day. It's not a message, but more like that's what like you feel that in like your brain, like that thought comes from you.
I suppose there's nothing to worry about then. You're here nonetheless.
True. There are more
Right.
things to worry about. More things
Like
to
what?
investigate.
Yeah. Investigate. Yeah. Cool. I think. Oh yeah. It's approaching nighttime. I think I'm gonna grab something to eat, and I'm gonna like maybe call it a day. Maybe film some stuff in my room. We'll see. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Yeah.
Goodbye then.
I will note, 2 meals a day are included within the, this general thing. There is a breakfast that goes from like 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. And then they do a dinner service that's from like 5 to 9. No, probably say just 5 to 10. That makes more sense. But those are both included in the amount paid to get here.
Fair enough.
Got it.
Yeah, is everyone's retiring for the night?
Emma goes back up to her room and changes clothing before, once the darkness falls, probably just heading outside and looking around for a little bit.
Melanie would actually start playing her violin. It'd be a soft song, such as I can't think of anything right off. Just think of Beethoven's.
Nice.
Bradley is going to film a couple of videos pretty loudly so you can hear him talk to his fan base, which he calls the Dare Angels because his brand is Dare Angel. You hear him repeating the intro and the outro like five different times, so you like because he wants to get it just right, and then goes completely silent and goes to sleep after being done with that.
Of course. All right. Then we'll scope over to tomorrow morning. Tuesday in Mount Prosper. Sun is shining. Pretty nice day. Couple clouds. I mean, I guess you all wake up at your own paces. What does that say? Oh,
Let's roll
This,
initiative to see who wakes up first.
Yeah, you c- yeah. Emma can do that without being directly observed. Yeah. Especially towards later in the night, there's not a lot of people outside. Yeah, really, all you'll see is like a couple more guests come back to the lodge, head up to their rooms.
No, it's more so routine than anything else. So
Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, a couple of the guests seem a little, eccentric. One of them is like wearing like full hunting gear. Like it's like two individuals. One's wearing like a hunting that orange vest with camo, and the other one's in a full ghillie suit.
Gotcha.
Other than that, not a lot of them stick out. Varying states of like well dressed to like the kind of thing you wear when you're doing outdoorsy stuff.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
It eventually goes back to rest. Although, is definitely the last one to wake because Emma is not down for breakfast.
Yeah. Do any of you wake up in time for the till 10 a.m. breakfast?
Definitely not.
No.
Yeah, actually, although she will be heavily hungover from seeing how last night she got so drunk.
Bandit's still not here, so I'll just assume that Aladdin gets up to go to breakfast. Yeah, the breakfast's nice. It's kind of like that classic hotel buffet style, where it's like you got scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage, biscuits, all your classic stuff. There's this little omelet station too that Chef John is running. It's pretty good. Solid 8 out of 10.
I'm gonna take a guess that over here is the dining room and over here is the bar area, or are they same place?
Over here with like the piano is the dining area. Yeah. Yes, around the time you finish with your meal, I assume the others start to make their way down.
Yep. Yeah, it's. I think I arrive right when they're done, like closing the stand, and I'm like, God damn it! I missed the breakfast. That's okay.
A feeling I know all too well.
Hey, Melanie, I wanted to ask a question. Actually, two questions. Can I have the are you gonna finish that piece of that like chunk of bread?
No, go ahead.
Cool, thanks. Second question. Do like I was sent here by my agent, right? I started like I needed to lay low and stuff. You were you also sent here by your agent?
The director. He's not really an agent, so.
Got it.
No.
Okay, so like this is like the you're on the same like no internet lay low until the press forgets about you type thing.
Oh, no, sweetheart, no. I am here as a reward.
Oh, nice. Yeah, this is like a nice holiday where the haters can't really get to you because you don't have internet, right?
I don't really have any haters, actually. Rather lucky on that end.
See, see, I know they're a pain in the ass to deal with, but they leave so many comments on the internet. You want to have like a lot of haters because then they are gonna rack up your numbers in the algorithm. I mean, it doesn't. I don't think haters buy tickets to Broadway shows when they don't like the show, but it can be a good thing in terms of like how much cash you get.
I suppose. But as you said, I think it's much more internet than live action.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, cool. Well, I hope you you get all the fun you came here to get on this holiday.
Thank you. And I hope that not having internet won't be too much of a problem for your acting.
Oh yeah, no, no worries. I can still record stuff. That bread is delicious. Uh, that like that tastes like the stuff that I had in Europe when I traveled there as a kid. This is real good. Cool. I'll see you around.
See ya.
Yeah.
Alright. Has anyone else made their way down?
Not yet.
No, not yet.
I'll probably start getting up and check my emails and everything before I come down.
I mean, it's a solid like 10:30 by now. You know.
Oh, 10:30? No way. No, I'm still asleep.
I don't think I'm asleep at this point, but it hasn't come down yet.
Yeah, then I guess I'll
I'll
go
have
ahead
probably been up till about 3, 4 in the morning. Yeah, so I probably won't
Yeah.
wake up until about
So we'll skip
12
to
to 2.
to the youth's morning, which is 1 p.m.
Yeah, by that point,
I assume you guys are gonna be awake by 1 p.m.
Yeah, by
Good
that point,
enough.
it must have been done for an hour or two.
All right. Okay. So, we hunt for Bigfoot for the rest of the day, and then after that, Melanie and I got like we rented the cabin number 13 that is supposed to be super haunted and has like tons of supernatural activity, and we can go there tonight. Everybody's invited. Yes, even you, Aladdin. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be just like spooky sleepover. And in the meantime, I think I'm gonna go look out for, I don't know, Bigfoot or Nessie. Just wander through the mountain.
Okay.
Like a plan.
Then I
Sorry,
guess
we're staying in another lodge tonight.
there's a small cabin.
Yeah, it's like a more isolated, smaller and spookier building that they have for people who don't want to be in the main building, I guess. It's I think the main attraction is that it's supposed to be haunted.
It'll be fun, even if there isn't anything found. Although, if it does have so much hype, then there should be something.
Yeah.
At the very least, it's number 13.
Oh, you're superstitious. It's gonna be easy to scare you. Cool.
She just glares while smiling at that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get my I'm gonna get some nice boots on, and I'm just gonna like start getting ready to like hike around. Let's meet in the main hall in like 15.
Sounds good.
All right.
Oh, by the way, did I get an email back, or did I find anything during research?
I'll say you didn't get an email back just yet, but what exactly were you researching for?
I was looking into the company more and more. I probably would have found out the ties between the company and the family by now.
Yeah, so from what you can get from like a one night of internet research, they're connected with the victim family, like pretty clearly. Like almost all the big positions are members of the family, or at least related. Other than that, there's the occasional big scandal, but nothing that most companies don't have. So there's with just one night of research is not all that much information you can get.
Cool. Good to know.
I did.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes. There's no escaping Evil Corp.
It's like the Umbrella Corp of the setting, I suppose.
Yeah.
I feel like that's probably the perfect word to describe Evil Corp at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not actually much in this town, fortunately. So it's a good place to hide and do research on them.
Welcome to Raccoon City.
So if we see raccoons, we should start running, I guess.
Yeah. See anything?
If there's a raccoon cryptid, just saying it now, I'm adopting it.
The raccoons are actually the best part of Raccoon City. It's the other pest that you want to look out for.
The bread scavengers.
Yeah.
Can't. You gotta remember those things. But yeah. So I guess you guys are on your way to look through. So you're checking like around like the forest and whatnot first?
Yeah, like kind of just I don't know if there's like hiking trails or stuff like.
You guys were on part of them earlier.
Nice.
There are forest trails just sort of scattered about. There's like a big path that's sort of just like been cleared for like public use going through. Can't really know if it's like going to be too likely to see anything, because this is sort of like the path that's been like maintained and kept with
yeah.
People have like kept animals from like going too close all the time, avoid bears and stuff. But there's still signs up. It's like, hey, watch out for like. There's like the obvious like watch out for bear signs, and, like, wolves and whatnot. But below that, there's the using like the same language and stuff. There's one for like a Sasquatch,
nice.
And a couple other cryptids. Like there's one for the Mothman. That honestly, it's hard to say if it's really
like if there are actually bears. If there are actually bears and wolves, or if they're just hyping up the danger.
There's definitely bears and wolves and stuff.
Okay.
But you know, because of the way that the Sasquatch and like Mothman signs are, they're in the same like style of the regular animal things. So it's hard to say if they're there in jest or in seriousness. But yeah, you guys can head through. I assume you're looking for like, animal tracks or
I'm back.
like
Finally.
that. Hey, quick recap. Uh, they went. It's the next day. Everyone's hired. We basically later tonight they're going to be going to a cabin 13, which is said to have a lot of like spooky supernatural sightings. But for now, they're going through the forest looking for Sasquatch.
Oh, jeez.
All right. Can I get one of you to roll a D100 for me?
Who wants to do it?
Go ahead.
30.
30.
Let's consult the chart.
Do we need to roll for Mothman?
Maybe Moppen's on there. Maybe. Okay.
I
30.
will say you did see that whenever I joined you, she did bring the whole like large bassoon case with her.
Yeah.
The slide over the back.
Oh, and Melanie would have brought her violin case as well.
Star has the laptop bag with them.
Well, a 30 is, nothing too. Okay, so with the 30, what you find on your, investigations in the forest on this day, you find a strange skeleton. Like,
What?
could I get whoever's really looking for it to make a nature check?
Nature, got it.
Yeah. Nature.
Ooh, it's based on intelligence, so I have -3.
Yeah.
I would have.
Yeah. Anyone who's here can make a nature check.
Oh.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's for the four of you that got fairly low, that all got below 10. It looks like a funky skeleton. But Aladdin, you got a bunch of stuff.
I just
With
like walk
20,
over and just like walk over and just like.
yeah, this starting from the head, it is a. What is this? No, unfortunately, it's not that.
Damn.
So you recognize like the skull is a deer skull, just like a normal deer skull. But as it goes down the body, the bones change, and you recognize parts of wolves. Sort of like different. Like the spine itself is like some kind of big cat. The back legs are all like. The back legs are like not even what's the right word? Just every piece of it is just kind of switched around to some other creature. They're like the front legs are. Well, one of the front legs is it actually looks like a human or perhaps another primate arm. But the odd thing is that all the bones, all these different things are fused together.
This is very.
Fused together as in they don't have joints? Like the joints are calcified?
No, as if they're
It's like a
connected
hodgepodge.
properly. Like they're
Right.
they're properly connected, which implies that this wasn't like done after like, the bones were separated.
Okay, so I'm just like it's right out loud all of this. It's my like mumbling out loud this. Okay.
You said it had a deer head. Is it a little bit like
Correct.
the image that I sent in like the group chat in Discord?
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's the first thing you notice about the skeleton itself. With a 20, actually, this might even be the more obvious thing. I might sort of switched around what low pass would be compared to this, but like the entire body, like all the bones, they're clean. Like nothing,
There
like there's no mushrooms growing on them. There's not even much dirt on them.
it
Just
looks like it looks like it was clean. It's either had to be scrubbed off or recently made, and
Don't
this
need to
is
put
very weird.
lessons there. But it
in
looks like
addition,
someone like build a bear with skeletons.
the small like the grass exactly where the grass is touching the bones is dead. So like right, it's you wouldn't notice it from afar, but like the grass right where the bones are touching are dead.
Mm,
Are there any
bones
like
are
mushrooms
dead.
in a ring around it?
There's no ring.
Cool. Good to know.
It just it seems that the bones themselves might carry some something on the bones is killing the life.
Mm,
Uh,
better stay away from it for now.
I take out my camera and I'm gonna be like, while I'm like setting up to film, I'm saying this thing looks really realistic. Uh, 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 that's great. Hold on. Here, Star, can you hold this? And
I can try. I only have one free hand though.
uh, I've no, you're holding it pretty good. Cool. I'm gonna like take a pose like next to the strange skeleton thing.
Mm.
I do not
Okay.
listen to Aladdin's advice to stay away.
Do you touch it?
I think I think I might like is it stumped? Is it slumped on like a tree or something?
No, it's laying down, like on its side in like a little small clearing.
Okay, cool. I think I'm gonna try to get Star to get a close up of me while I lick it.
Yeah, sounds good. I like white knuckle grip my cane and get down on one knee to like really get in close with us.
Hell yes, thank you so much.
Okay,
Jeez.
Very good.
I need
Well,
you
if you
to
die,
make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, my mouse was already
Nice.
on the button for the Constitution saving throw. Like I knew you were gonna ask me to do that.
Okay,
is it normal, disadvantage, advantage, or
it's normal, but that's a 23, which definitely passes. So yeah, yeah, no, nothing really happens.
Uh,
Euros.
I taste that. It's
Yeah.
What did you
It
expect it to taste like?
it does taste.
haunted.
Um, it almost tastes like it's like a chemical. It's got a chemical flavor to it.
Okay, got it. I'm like,
Does it smell like it too?
yeah. I think I think it's got something like like a pesticide that's killing the plants around it. I should not have licked that. Blech. Ugh.
You think a good few sniffs? Does it smell like ammonia or bleach or anything?
No, it doesn't have a smell. Like there's
Hold
no
on, now
smell.
I'm even more wary of it. I don't like the fact it doesn't smell of anything.
Mm.
Like when you smell like it, all you smell is like the grass below it,
The dead grass, or would it smell like
just like
damp
regular grass. It just smells like
Right.
it's got that grassy smell.
Uh,
I'm going to clean shop for you.
oh yeah.
Can you help
Thank
me
you.
back up right now?
Yes. Here, grab my hand.
Grab your hand. I'm super light, so it's easy enough.
Got it. Yeah. Yeah, that shot looks cool. Thanks.
No,
Cool. So, I like, if this thing had like chemicals on it to protect it, it's obviously fake. It can like this the uh uh I think it's like a prop or something. Like
Is it real? Is it
I
like the bones are real, or
The bones are real.
I rolled a 4 in nature, so I believe it's all plastic.
I mean,
rolled a
you
five,
might,
which
you
is
could easily think these are plastic if you just looked at them, because like they're bone white,
softly.
which is not common for
Right.
things in the forest. But you, with your nature check, Aladdin does definitely know that these are real bones.
mm.
Don't be worried that you know exactly what real bones look like.
I mean, there's a noticeable difference. It's sort of the texture.
Yeah.
You're licking it as well?
No.
No, like
I'm saying
just if you look at bone, like real bones, they've kind of got a bit more of like a rough texture than fake
I know.
bones tend to.
It's just, I know that if you can't tell the difference between a bone and a rock, if it's been worn down, if you lick it, your tongue will stick to the bone and not if it's a rock.
Yeah, that's for
Oh.
like old stuff though. You could tell
Yeah.
if a bone's a bone if it's in bone shape.
If
You-
it's bone shaped and it looks like a bone, it's a bone.
Wait, you mean to say I'm not the first person to think, hey, I should put my tongue on this very dead thing? Gosh,
That's
the
a
scientific
1% of
community is
archaeology.
Yeah,
Yeah.
geologists and archaeologists, they lick a lot of things. You know, truly, you truly need a high constitution score to be those things.
They're just
That's
kids that never grew out of sandpits.
That's the stats of an archaeologist are like int and con.
Yeah, definitely.
Low
so
wisdom.
so exactly like an artificer is what you're saying.
Wait,
Artificers have intelligence and constitution because of the explosions and how to make the explosions.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
but otherwise, this corpse does not do anything.
Are we still on the beaten track?
This was a little ways off. Like, you saw a clearing, like a little ways in the forest, and sort of just like went through some foliage to get to it.
I'm gonna like ask everyone to like move back a little bit if convenient, and then I'm gonna do like a tracking shot that is a slow zoom in on the skeleton. Yeah, to trying to make it like look spooky.
Okay.
Sure.
Latin face palms. Fine.
I may watch this without much reaction.
I'm not trained in performance. I'm just very charismatic.
Mm.
All right. Uh, uh, cool.
That is really the
Like how,
only thing of
how,
note.
yeah.
Sorry, say
So,
that again.
how's everybody feeling? We've been walking for a little bit. Do we want to keep looking for some stuff, or do we want to head back to lodge to cabin 13?
Could
How
I
long have we been
investigate if there what is the path like from that is like from the skeleton?
Like
'Cause
the what are you trying to investigate?
is there like a path that the skeleton went?
Not really. There's no real signs that there's no real tracks leading to the skeleton or from it.
Hmm.
How long have we been walking?
I'd say yes, we've been doing things for at least an hour or two.
Oh yeah, I'm good to keep walking as long as we have a few little
Yeah.
stops here and then.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if the GM is gonna call for it, but Star, you should roll the D100 next.
Definitely, I'm down for that.
I'll
Real
say
quick.
since if you guys are gonna keep
sorry.
doing this for a bit longer, I'll have you roll on the D100. But go ahead, Orly.
Uh, Lorilla, you were asking a question.
Um, would it be possible for me to try to grab the head?
The head.
I will help you pull it off.
You can grab the head. You'll need to make your own con save though.
Okay.
Do I need to make another
if
one?
your skin ever touched it. No, not you. You already made yours.
Oh, okay.
A 9.
Would it be a 14 because of help, or no? I don't think so.
No. Okay. So you probably don't notice this immediately. But maybe a couple minutes later, you start to notice that where you touched the bone with your hand, there's sort of a white layer of powder almost on your skin
Oh,
that
dear.
doesn't seem to be coming off.
That's weird.
What is?
It won't come off.
It's very light, almost like you just I don't know, if you touched flour.
Yeah.
I'm just checking that.
She'll hold out her hands for anyone who wants to see.
I will give guidance to whoever makes a medicine check. So you roll an extra 1d4.
Yeah, you make a medicine check or you make an arcana check.
Medicine. I'm better at medicine.
Okay. Go ahead and
Might
make
as
it.
well try. Nah.
Roll a d4.
It's not gonna make it, so.
Well,
I'm assuming, right?
And
this is a more the better you do, the more information you get type check. Opposed to a straight pass fail.
nice.
Yeah.
That
So
is a 9.
I'll say a 9 will give you the barest amount of information. Whatever this is, it's sort of stuck to her skin right now. You could almost guess this might just be something on the bone that was a little just over time became almost a kind of glue. And as this sticking to her hand, you surmise with your medicine that it might come off in if you wash it. but you don't currently
Just
have
in
anything
case.
to like wash it with. I don't think.
May I
Yeah,
come over?
just in case. Just in case, be careful and just keep an eye on it.
Sure.
Do I have wet on my tongue?
No, you do not.
Ah, okay, cool.
It probably not got on you or something. Or you avoided it, something.
I also want to cast guidance on Star's medicine check if you will allow it.
Yeah.
The
What are we
both
saying
times
when you're casting guidance?
I tap you on the shoulder, give a little word of encouragement, and point out point out oh, I think if you I think you might want to look it under that light specifically, and because there's some like verbal and somatic components, I think my arcane focus is going to shine just a little bit with a golden light. My arcane focus is the hospital tag that's attached, that is still attached to my hand, that has my name.
Okay.
But I'm trying.
Direction faintly, but
Hmm?
not say any. You see Emma glance over towards you as you do it faintly, but not say anything.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I kind of keep my eye on it as well. I will say that when you go to tap me on the shoulder, if it's the shoulder that I'm using the cane on the side of, my shoulder kind of drops out the way slightly. Not to actively avoid it if you follow through with it, but just kind of what.
I think I would go for like the other shoulder, just to avoid like destabilizing you.
That's
Yeah.
so yeah, that's 17 total.
Ari, are you muted?
Yeah. I am not muted. Just like me clear. Explain me. So you heal me? If I'm not mistaken. I zoned out a little bit just then. I
Nope.
kind of forgot to take.
Bradley cast guidance on me. I was checking medicine wise for Melody's hand.
Okay, yeah. Then 13 medicine plus 4. Okay, yeah, that. Ooh, there's a lot. Okay, that is whatever this powdery stuff is. It's how to describe it. So while it looks like powder, you can almost kind of tell just like the very faint things. Like it's, you think it might be a type of fungus almost. That's sort of just
Yeah.
You know how like some types of like fungus are like more like they're not like full mushroom. They're more like they're paste or almost powder in some cases. This seems to be something like that. You think that whatever this is, it's probably not going to come off without some kind of like, just without something like some kind of disinfectant at the very least. But yeah, it's attached, and it could be harmful if it remains.
We should probably head back for now and just try and get something to treat this, because it could get infected very quickly. Unless somebody's got some disinfectant on them or something similar.
Bro,
Even
you
just
know
rubbing alcohol would work.
you
Disease?
I got a bottle of vodka with me just in case.
That's perfect. I'll pull out a cloth. Could you pass some on that?
Yeah. Uh,
And I will try and clean it, but at the same time, I didn't take it. Damn.
Okay, Emma is watching you very curiously at the moment.
I'm just gonna try and clean it with the vodka because I forgot to take prestidigitation again.
Mm. True, true.
Yeah.
With the disinfectant, yeah, it seems to come off.
Oh, that's good.
Nice.
Thanks, Jar.
No worries.
What happened? Out of character. What happened? What about the hand? Is it fine or not?
Yeah,
Out
the
of
hand
curiosity.
is fine. The powder seems to have come off with the disinfectant
Okay.
white thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Remind me to have another look later, just in case any of it remains, but you should be good for now.
All right. I'll
Cool.
Team, let us know.
That
Also,
is
Bradley, drink some vodka or at least wash your mouth out with it, just in
Hey,
case.
you know what? You know what? We were thinking the same thing.
For two very different reasons, I can guarantee.
Probably. Yeah, I'm gonna drink some vodka to try to disinfect my tongue. Cool. Do I roll a Constitution saving throw to avoid the poisoned penalty for the rest of the evening, or no? Poisoned, I think, is only disadvantage on your skill checks.
Skill checks and attack rolls.
Oh, and attack rolls. Okay.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Okay, cool. 8. All right.
That is a failure.
All right. Well, I'm gonna be a little bit tipsy for the rest of the evening.
A little tipsy. I don't know if it'll last the rest of the evening. Probably closer to like next hour to 3 hours.
Cool. You let me know if we're at like a haunted place and I'm still drunk.
2 hours.
Got it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just nip over there for some privacy. I need to, well, relieve myself for a second. And I'm gonna head behind a tree, just because I don't trust this area in the slightest. I'm gonna cast this on myself because it lasts 8 hours.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, we were using
Sit
chronometer
there.
spell.
I mean, I wandered off.
You wandered off for a bit.
No, out of character. We have chronomancer spells. You can use those.
Yeah, you can use any spell that's from official books.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
I recently got that book.
I just use Wikidot for everything, so if it's official, it's on there.
Yeah. An hour goes by. Guys are
Last
kind of.
100 D100 roll was a 71.
Oh yeah, the 71. Let me check the little thing.
Yeah.
Nothing much happens. The only real notable event is a little family of deer runs by at one point.
Do they
Is
seem
it-
to have any powder on them?
Do
Did they seem what?
they
Have
see?
any of the powder on them? The fungus?
No, you don't see any powder on them.
Do they seem like the
Okay,
same
yeah.
species whose skull was attached to this weird Frankenstein skeleton earlier.
I hope not.
Is it the same species? No, I just mean, is it the same species of deer specifically? Like, I'm just looking at the skull.
If you want, it might be
Do you want me to roll survival?
nature.
Nature, yeah, that makes sense.
You're trying to identify a species. 14.
Yeah.
That's this. You know what?
Yeah,
The skull of these, like the skull shape that you can tell from, just the outside when it has all the skin and stuff on it. I mean, it looks about the same. Like the antlers on one of the larger deer seems to like match up almost exactly with the skull you saw.
Cool.
So there's a good chance this is the same species. There might only be one kind of deer in this area.
Nice. I am going to take a picture of the few deer that we see jumping by.
All right. Okay. It has this night
I'm
on. It's starting
I-
to.
I'm realizing it is. I'm realizing it would be everything that's on my phone could end up as a found footage movie, like a horror thing later down the line after I get killed.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Wouldn't that be the funny thing to do? Is like the main campaign find this campaign.
It'd be so funny watching Senna find a laptop full of details about her.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Would there be as much information on Senna as compared to the rest of the family?
Well,
I think
because
Senna was
they
kind of
found
like
a link between evil and the family, and the main person who's been in the news, especially as of late, because of the Vatican and things, was Senna. Probably.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, you weren't this guy. Oh yeah.
There was, in fact, two Sennas there, although only one looking like Senna.
And before
God.
that, Senna was in the news again because Senna was made an appearance after going missing at the gala.
Yeah. Okay. You
And then
definitely
Magdalena
noticed.
died.
Yeah. I'll say both those things were like big things you noticed when you did your research last night.
Cool. Good to know.
Those were like those are the main things you found like related to them at all. Yeah. It's getting to be about about sunset. You guys are you guys heading to the cabin now?
Probably.
Yeah.
yes.
All right. Then you begin to make your way to a quaint little cabin further down by a little just in the daytime looks pretty nice.
If
Pretty
it
quaint little area.
gets pretty dark before we get there, I will take the glasses off so I can see a bit better. Otherwise, I'm looking at complete and utter darkness even in dim light.
Mm.
So yeah, it's about 5 to 6 p.m. Sun is setting, and the cabin is open. It has like a little padlock on it, but you were given a combination for it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ooh, bear pelts. Oh my god, it's so rustic.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Although, how should we do the bed?
Right. So, we knew there were not going to be enough beds for all of us. I got a sleeping bag. I'm done with sleeping in a bed after doing it for 4 years in a row. So I will be I can just like lay down on the floor. Ooh, there's a desk with a bunch of papers right here.
Yeah, Aladdin just like points to the on top of his backpack where there's a bedroll on there, sleeping bag roll.
Am I okay to take the single bed, the smaller one?
By all means.
It's just my leg will seize up if I'm like on the floor or try sleeping upright.
Right.
Got it.
And you, Emma?
Oh, I'm fine. Do you want the big one?
Well, if you ask, yes, please.
Then go right ahead. So,
Thank you.
All right. Well, cool. I don't see any electronics, so I'm gonna go grab some wood to get a little fire started. And all right, everybody, stay on the lookout for anything creepy or suspicious that could be recorded on camera.
sure.
Is there a light in the room even if it doesn't work?
There is a like electric lamp, like a strong one, and like a couple candles and stuff, and it does work.
Cool.
Nice.
You think it's probably enough to like light the room up, but sort of not well. You know,
That's
it's just
fine
like
with
if you
me.
need light when it's dark.
Yeah, I'll light that until we can get the fire going, and at least then we have like a different sort of warm but dim light.
Yeah.
And of note, within the cabin, there's a couple windows, like along, kind of tall, like up on like the top windows. Like you know the kind of window that's like it's not like at eye level, it's like above eye level, sort of for like to let light in. You see, there's a bunch of those kind of like 3 on each of these side walls, and then 1 in the back wall, just to let light in.
All right. Emma just probably places the large case. Just I guess this one. Well, goes to help find some dry wood.
Dry wood
much-
ghosts. You can
much
find some
does
good
the,
kindling.
temperature drop?
Temperature drop for nighttime.
Yeah.
I mean, nights get a little cold here because it's on a mountain. But it is summer, so like I'd say it drops from like a good 70, like high 70s, to probably like mid 60s, maybe a little less. There's a bit of a chill.
Got it.
I'm gonna kind of find a corner and quickly get changed. Is there anybody still in the cabin?
I think
Well,
Emma is probably just outside, but yeah.
Melody
if you
would
want
actually
your
be
bird-
investigating the papers on the desk.
So, but no, I will be like in the corner. getting
Oh, that
changed.
is
If
important.
anybody's watching or would see anything, just let me know and I'll explain some stuff.
To explain, it went from being warm to being a little chilly.
Gotcha.
That's
Good
the,
to know.
Think.
What you said
Okay,
meant basically it went from being boiling hot to slightly less boiling hot.
I know.
Uh,
Yeah, I was like, I would die.
As a European
So
who's
horrific.
as a European who's had to figure out what Fahrenheit means, it's simple. Consider whatever number says is the percentage of hot that it is. So 0 degrees Fahrenheit is 0% hot, and 100 degrees Fahrenheit is 100% too hot. And he just said 60 to 70, so it's just 70 to 60, so it's just like slightly chilly, you know?
Fair enough.
Mm.
At least it wasn't given in Kelvin, because then we'd be fucked.
Yes. I only measure my temperatures in the largest of degrees. So, you know,
Hmm.
you'll go from one unit of measurement to two, one fucking kilodegree or whatever. But yeah, so you guys just set up your things. Bradley, you found good kindling for the fireplace. You don't find any ghosts, just out and about.
I don't think I think Bradley is not the kind who believes in ghosts really, but who still thinks it makes for interesting stories, you know. I'm gonna investigate I'm gonna put the kindling next to the door and investigate the creepy well.
Emma probably carries it inside.
The creepiest things you found so far is like a couple spider webs in the cabin itself. A couple of spiders for the webs. But not too much. In terms of the well, you look down it. It is a empty black void. Especially because it's getting dark now, so there's no like the sun isn't even high enough to like go down into it at all.
I'm gonna throw a rock into it.
Yeah. You throw a rock into it, and really what you notice is like it knocks against the side a couple times, and then a couple more times, and it goes down a good long ways, and then hits. You hear this tiny little splash of water.
Okay, this rope is definitely not long enough.
Nope.
I'm gonna head back inside and Melanie, you were checking the papers on the table, right?
Yeah. I guess that'd be investigation.
Ooh.
Nice. Your sight is 2020.
No, it wasn't Insight is 2020. It was investigation this time.
You found the most horrible of years.
Yeah. I think we found an incredibly important clue. It's the papers were already here on the map, but the GM doesn't necessarily have something planned for what they are. But at least that's how I interpret his dead silence right now.
That is correct.
Summon some deadites going through these patterns.
Yeah.
It's just an Necronomicon.
To be clear, there's some spooky stuff. I'll say it's hard to tell if it's real or fake, but like there's some spooky, scary stuff, you know.
The statue of Mothman.
Yeah, there is a carving of a Mothman. There's a book that definitely has like, I mean, it might be bound in human skin. You wouldn't really be able to tell. Could be any kind of leather. You know, there's a couple like scrolls and like really old looking stuff, but like, you don't know if those incantations are real or not. There's a way to find out.
Yes, there is. Now just decide whether or not to do it yet.
It's the Slenderman papers.
Yeah.
find the least complicated looking incantation and kind of mutter it under her breath. That is the extent that she do of the reading out loud sort.
I'll be like halfway through and getting changed and turn around like, what are you doing?
Do you finish the incantation?
Or do you cough
Yes.
the last word?
Okay. I don't know if you understand. Let's see. Do you know what languages do you know?
English and German.
English and German?
Oh, I know German too.
Neither of those.
Preference English, Latin, and German.
So you begin this incantation. Nothing seems to happen. And as you complete it, the minute you've uttered the final phrase, the entire room goes dark.
That's quaint.
Mostly because the sun just set fully. So you don't know if it was because of the incantation or not. It might have just been the sun setting.
What about the electric light?
I get my.
The electric lights don't flicker.
Okay.
However, can I get everyone to roll perception?
Sure.
Roll perception?
Yep. Okay. Those above a 15, you begin to hear like a whistling sound almost. It's just like a constant like whistling noise that kind of like that wind makes, but a bit more consistent and just not stopping. That seems to be coming from the direction of the well.
That's curious.
Ooh. Okay, so that's really creepy. Hold on, I'm gonna turn on the camera. That's really creepy because I tried to throw a stone down the well, and it bounced for so long. Like the well is at least 2 kilometers deep. I'm not good with distances, but I'm willing to bet some good money that it's like really deep. I'm gonna go check it out. I turned the lights on, and I'm just gonna head out to have a look at the whistling sound.
Before you turn the light on, how...
The door is locked.
That's what I was gonna say before you turn the light on. How dark is it in here?
Without the light, it is pure darkness.
So, well, dim light for me then. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And I would probably have moved up just next to Bradley in that case. Just waited for him to turn on the light.
Yeah, I turn on the light on my phone. Or at least I try.
I probably have like a flashlight. Count.
So yeah, that's door shut.
Right, yeah. Christ instead switched the torches to like lol. Can I switch torches from the stunning equipment to like lol? What
Sure.
are those flashlights?
I mean, you also just have like the light, the big electronic lamp.
Yeah.
So that lights up a good portion of the room with like,
So,
the door is locked.
Uh-huh.
The door is locked. Melanie, did you have the key? I don't think I had the key. Did you lock the door?
No. I actually made sure to leave it open.
I'm gonna try again. Like I'm putting more strength into trying to open the door, but I don't have that much strength. It's mostly for show.
Do you want me to?
Yes, please.
Inside. So inside.
Emma will try and open the door.
Okay, make a strength check.
Athletics or your strength?
Athletics.
Guidance.
Oof.
Ah,
Nat 1.
Yep.
Yeah, you get a good Are you trying to like kick it down or just
No,
like
must just push on it slightly. Not
Yeah, just push
actively
it.
trying anything super heavy.
yeah,
Fine.
the door does not budge.
No, not tight.
Mm.
Noticed anything?
All right.
Great.
Off in the far corner by this bed, where currently it is fully dark. You guys begin to hear a little scraping sound.
Look over in that direction.
Hey, I think we're gonna run.
I
Do
prep
you,
my
you
case.
bring a light over to it?
I don't need to.
Oh, you don't. Okay, well, you got dark vision? Is that...
Yep.
Okay. Well, what you can make out from the window is you can see a small, well, not a small, yeah, you can see a clawed hand sort of just scratching against the window.
His eyes immediately narrow.
When you say hand, it's like a monkey's hand, a human's hand,
It's like a
paw.
you see it's a little dim, so it's hard to make out exactly, but it's more paw-like, you know.
Okay. Oh shit! I think there's a wolf outside.
To be clear, this
Only
window,
Emma, sorry.
Is the window?
this window's about like 9 or 10 feet up.
I think we have visitors. Curious.
Kind of visitors. Talking
Hopefully.
rodents and stuff. Or...
Those ones with claws and probably the ability to climb.
So I'm recording the whole thing, but I'm focusing on your faces, so the light from the camera is not going very much towards where the thing is. It's focusing on your reactions.
Yes. While this
instantly
continuous,
winces away from the camera light.
Sorry.
I'm
Would...
just
Sorry.
while the continuous scratching is happening over in this window, you hear you get a bit jolted as a large bang. Just something hits this window very hard.
Oh jeez. I just like aim my case at it.
Yeah.
Right.
For
Open
reference,
that.
you see Emma is kind of turned in that direction, and I suppose with the camera light, it's not really visible. So yeah.
If Bradley
what
has
do I
not
need?
yet...
What do I see? What do I
Were you
see
looking
through the window?
through the window? It's currently empty, so whatever did it has moved out of the way of the window. Especially because it's so dark. So like if they were too far out, you wouldn't be able to see them anyway. But there's no like noticeable marks on the window itself. It doesn't seem to have cracked it.
Jeez, I
Who
should.
did you get this tip from? Do you ever think that they're just fucking with us?
I mean, that's half the point of this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Doing a very good job in that case. Emma does probably move out to the window and looks out and around a little bit.
Dara's just staying on the bed with feet up off the floor.
Did you say you opened the window?
No, you just look out through it.
Look at okay. So from that window, you can't really see the other like where the other one comes out of. It's just sort of like blocked by the wall. But there isn't really anything outside of that window, except there is like a I guess with your dark vision, you can kind of see that there's some kind of like trail of water, coming from like a water that goes into like footprints. So you can't really make out the shape of coming from the well towards that window.
No, something was definitely in the well.
I would like to. I have not taken off my boots yet, but I'm walking onto the large bed, and like trying to film on the other side. And I say, "Ooh, I think I see something," but because of the reflection of the window, I can't capture it on the camera. I open the window.
You open the window. Okay.
I have my case just like about to be opened.
Yeah, as you open the window, a furry arm just sort of like goes inwards and like swipes at you a bit, like straight at the camera,
Oh, there.
before
Oh
pulling
no.
away.
What the fuck was that?
Okay, this is getting, well, troublesome.
Jeez.
I would like to try to rush in to like close the window back up before like the arm can try to do that again.
Yeah, make an athletics check for me.
18.
18. Yeah, you're fast enough to slam the window back shut.
Okay, that was that was a Sasquatch arm, I think.
Also,
Jeez.
where is the electric light in correlation to us? Because I'm not sure.
It's whatever you want right now.
Right, so
I'm just like sitting on my chair, just like tapping on the case. The case I just like had this
that's
entire time.
the question I'm asking: is Emma currently in the darkness, comparatively?
Currently, like I'd say, this half of the room is lit, but this half is not.
All right, gotcha. Right. Okay, something's definitely out there.
Wait, where's Melanie?
I don't
My
think Melody's
thing will
put down
come
the carrot.
out. I have tried multiple times. It will bring down the token. Thank you.
I don't. Let me see if I've made it so that you can't do something. No, yeah. I don't know why you can't.
My bad. Sorry, I did not mean to click that.
Can you control that token?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Right. Well, it's gonna be above there. Especially, seems to stay outside for now, but will it continue to do that?
Damn. Oh no! Hold on. Maybe it's not Sasquatch. It had claws. Maybe it's the werewolf. Does anyone have any silver?
Well, to some extent.
I
Does
just like
anyone
goes
have
over to
silver?
I mean,
No.
if you allow me to, I would say one thing is certainly silvered.
and,
Yeah, you can have something
there's
silver.
like something silver on my can, but the can itself isn't silver.
Right. Well, I will keep a secret.
You see?
What secret?
Just, well, the contents of a case. You promise not to
instrument
tell
case?
anyone?
Cross my heart.
I don't think he would keep a secret.
Well, at least
Oh.
make it
As
seem
he's
like it's
filming it.
Hey, listen. I'll cut it in post production. Okay. No.
I prefer to begin with. I'm not supposed to let it slip out and all that.
Got it. I'm gonna basically like turn off the. I'm gonna turn off the recording for a bit.
So, whilst I'm not sure how real the danger is, well, let's not take chances. And you see her move over to the, well, bassoon case over in the corner. He's kind of put a hand on it for a moment and almost like input a code that seems to react to the touch of her fingers more than anything, and it slowly parts and opens to reveal the interior.
What
I
is
think
the
while
interior?
everybody's distracted with that, I'm gonna try and subtly cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Make a sleight of hand.
Yep. Wow.
Okay, yeah. You managed to hide the like
And
little bit
is
of
this
glow
against
from
is
it.
this against passive perception?
Yeah.
Also, you're if you're in the dark,
Oh.
if you're in the dark, and the person like in dimly lit places, your passive perception takes a -5.
Really?
Actually,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's the rule that they did to try to make passive perception and dark vision not as overpowered as everybody believes it is. It's when you're in dimly lit areas, you have disadvantage on perception rolls that are based on sight, and you have -5 to your passive perception.
Okay.
Also, this area is currently pretty well lit because of the lamp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Got it.
So it's
I did
a
try and do it
massive.
when people were focusing on the chaos, and I'm pretty sure anything that imposes disadvantage on perception also gives you -5.
Yes.
I'm
Now it's I have a 19 then.
Okay, then actually, you kind of managed to clock at least you see a bit of a glow come from Star.
Yes, you do see the case open, and the first thing you see is that there's a large, some piece of clothing that's kind of similar to a vestment of sorts, although it is unidentifiable to belonging to any particular religion or anything. But it's there, and it seems relatively thick in structure. Looks roughly like that.
I'm going to say, come on, everybody, let's keep our eyes out and let's try to figure this out. Right? It's gotta be like an escape room or something. And I'm gonna cast Bless. I'm not doing it subtly. I think it's just going to sound like me trying to encourage everybody, but there is a little bit of like supernatural light flickering around me and kind of tying to other people. So hold on, I'm gonna cast it. I'm gonna cast it on Aladdin, Emma, and Star.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
And you just
Alright,
see him
thank
take
you.
out this vest, and he's gonna pull it aside for a moment. Behind it hangs a sword and a shield
Oh,
Ooh,
my.
nice.
that look like this and that, respectively. So,
Nice.
Fancy.
stuff.
Fancy.
Oh no, not a sword.
Oh yes.
Hey, you guys aren't trinities this time. So it's not a problem.
Thankfully.
Well, spoilers. None of us are Trinities, I guess.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'd say that even if one of you was.
One of us is like Sebastian.
So, but yeah, you do see he's just kind of remove the top piece of the suit and start putting the vestment on.
Okay.
Mm.
I'm
Yeah,
confused.
as you are doing this, you hear another bang as the door shakes a bit, and you hear a low snarl.
What, am I supposed to not record this like your shield, your sword, and your vestment because like you're gonna be in the frame. Is
I think you'd better focus on defending yourself.
cool. I'll do my best.
Yeah. Most of Esmond is on. Just grab hold of the shield and the sword and look towards the door.
Yeah, and I just wanted you to get on vacation. Yeah, and you see Aladdin just like goes, well, has his case, just like places it on the table, just like opens the snaps, just like and opens it, and he just like pulls out this like hunting rifle.
Star
Just
is like in a fetal position on the bed, holding the staff really tight.
Okay. And
You're not the only one who's armed.
good. I appreciate it. He's kind of way quietly at the door for a moment.
Star, if you lean on me, would it be okay for you to not be on the bed, because that's very close to one of the windows? I think you might want to step back.
Yeah, I'll hold my hand out and try and steady myself using while helping with you.
Yep.
Where's Melanie in all this?
Right here.
She's right
Yeah,
Okay.
she's staying by the door, actually.
No. Also, we're approaching in time, to be aware.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, then.
Yeah, he's waiting, listening for a moment.
Quick question, dear game master. I took the light crossbow, and I could I have that count as a small revolver, like a handheld pistol or something?
Yeah, that could be on the level of like a a very small pistol. Like,
Cool.
you know,
I would have gotten like one of those feats, but didn't know.
but
Yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna take out a little gun, and I'm like, this is one of the reasons I think we're not in Europe. I don't know how I would have made it past the airport security with this thing.
Much as that makes a lot of sense, that's the last thing on my mind right now.
uh,
All right.
Okay. I'll say you'll also hear a click from the door.
Okay, so the door's open.
Maybe it's not opening, but it has unlocked. What I can tell.
I would like to ready an action to shoot any threatening creature that comes into view.
The snarling continues.
Okay.
Goes on for a minute. Well, not a full minute, but like goes on for a couple seconds.
I'm going to put the camera
door
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, the door's gonna slowly start creaking open.
Yeah.
Does it look like it's a hand?
You can't really see what's put. They're pushing it like from the other side of the door, so they're not visible yet.
Prepping my gun in case.
I'm just gonna speak out and say, if you're friendly, make it known.
Indeed.
And after the door is maybe halfway open, it's going to burst open, and the creature is going to give out a roar.
All right.
And ahead of you, you see a small, like, probably 13-year-old kid in a wolf mask with like a big like furry arm thing.
Quick, shoot it.
You all roll perception to see if you shoot or not.
Oh no. Perception is based on wisdom. Okay, 20. I don't shoot a kid.
I'm
Whew.
not gonna hit you, but you see immediately as they enter with their roar, it's almost immediately cut off with like a whoa, as they notice that a couple of you have guns aimed at them or other
You did
literal
say
weapons.
any shit.
Oh, you're just adorable. You see Emma sheath the sword and go and pat him.
Oh my god!
Ooh.
Why do you guys have?
Oh no, this is fake. This.
We're trying to do a movie.
Yes,
And
and
you got onto our ship, and you got onto our quote unquote
What were you
stage.
doing down in the well?
What? Huh? Say it again.
What were you doing?
What time
down
is
in the
it?
well?
Well, yeah, that's the thing we do. Me and my friend, we hide in the well and then we jump out and scare people. Like that's the.
All right, fair enough.
It's really easy usually. People are real freaked out in this place.
Well, you
You
definitely
guys aren't.
scared me.
Well, you scared some of these people, so good on you. He gets pats on the shoulders.
Yeah. Thanks.
Where's
I
your
guess.
friend?
Oh yeah. Jack's out in the. He probably isn't. Yeah. You guys can. You actually still begin to hear another like scratching, snarling sound coming from back right window and start to move around.
How
I
did
just
you
like
do that
load in
thing
my
with the bow?
I load in my gun in the box again, case again.
Well, I think you can say you still successfully scared us because, well, you opened the door to that. It's a good job.
Okay, Jack. You can stop. You can stop doing the act now. I think they've caught us.
How did you do that thing with the door? We couldn't open it.
Yeah, we put a bar in front of it, and you see like a
Oh.
little pipe.
That makes sense.
And I will say Emma
Yeah,
is
that
looking
makes
in the
more
direction
sense.
where supposedly Jack is coming from, still just a little bit wary.
There's still a snarling sound coming from that direction.
Is it coming closer?
I don't know.
Waiting
Past
around the corner of the
perception
door.
of the people around the door. Could you lift it off for me?
15.
15.
15 as well.
I'd say that's decently high. Would any of you guys would either of you recognize the scent of blood?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. There is
Yeah.
a noticeable smell coming from outside of the cabin right now.
Hey,
Anybody smell
what's your name,
pennies?
kid? Oh, was that Star?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this I think it's time for my patented. I go and have a look at that dangerous thing, and while you stay back. Hey, Emma, if you're holding the camera, you won't be in the frame.
My
So
hands are somewhat occupied.
right,
Sure.
can I like glue it to your shield? Can I attach it to your shield?
Blinks.
Why don't I hold the camera and I'll
Cool.
come with you?
All right.
I'm probably trying
Can
to
I
get
bring
the
the
kid
kid
inside
inside?
the hut as
Just have my gun trained on
As
still
you
armed.
as you go across the side, you hear before you can see it, you hear whatever this creature is begins to make a loud sniffing sound. Then its snarl gets even lower, and as you go across, you see a large human-sized, sort of wolf-like creature in the darkness, with blood dripping from its open mouth, which is currently snarling right at you. So I'm going to everybody roll initiative.
All right.
All right.
I yell back. I don't think that's Jackson. That's a little bit too realistic
Oh,
of a
good.
growl.
So my initiative is 11. Because I can't set up the initiative to add that automatically.
I think everybody's rolled. Yeah. Okay, fortunately for you, the barrel's gone last.
Yeah, we are coming really close to end time. I'll say. So.
Okay. Melanie Palmer, you are hearing this loud snarl outside. What do you do?
So it's Melody first, right?
Yes.
Yep. She'd probably walk out to try to accompany them, just to try to have someone who would be able to act.
Yeah, you see this creature, and this is not a 12-year-old.
Nope.
You can cross that one off the list of possibilities.
Some movie magic going on.
We found the werewolf that man was talking about.
It almost looks like a sort of reptile, like a were-dragon or something.
I see a wire rat, honestly.
It is more monstrous than your typical movie type werewolf.
Mm-hmm.
So, Melanie.
Can't do anything.
Shoot the kid.
Yeah, shoot the other child.
He's a snitch. He brought the werewolf to us.
Oh
Snitches get bullet wounds.
So we can trade the child for safety.
Okay. Using a higher level spell slot, using a 3rd level spell slot, I would cast invisibility. That way, at least,
Who do you cast it on?
those two, Star and Bradley, can be invisible and say, "Let's go back," and whisper to them and try to drag them back.
I am now scared out of my mind. Because
Yeah,
I was literally looking at the
couple of
back of
you.
Bradley, and he's gone.
Yeah, for a couple of you, this is potentially your first time seeing magic that you understand to be magic.
See him vanish, I gotta turn to you and you're gone as well. Turn back and now there's a werewolf. And I'm just holding a phone like, holy shit.
When I look back on the footage, I'm gonna be like, wait, what happened to me?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Bonus action. If I don't know
anything else?
I don't know if you're.
No, that would be everything.
That's it. Yeah, you just turn them invisible.
To try to get
In
them
the
to
States.
sneak away.
Yeah, he's sort of stomp out. Get back inside now.
Got it.
I will shield us. And you see her kind of draw the sword again, and just kind of face towards the thing with the shield, and just plant the sword in the ground for a moment, as the world around you seems to Well, since it's dark out here, it brightens slightly as it turns to dim light within 30 feet of me.
Nice.
As I use Shell Divinity, Twilight Sanctuary.
Hell yes.
Oh, nice.
We have
Point
two.
the sword at werewolf.
We have so many clerics or
Yes.
or cleric spell users in this team.
Temporary hit point. Put a 1d6 plus card level. And a bunch of those things. Cool.
So
Cool.
And as a bonus action, you see this shield get even more glow as I cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
Do you want to roll your the
Yes, I will.
temporary hit points?
I will. 1 moment.
Sorry, so it didn't mean to rush
End my
you.
turn with 10 temporary points.
Hell yes.
And I do really
Okay.
have to go at this point because
Ah.
it's getting really late.
Well, this is a good cutoff.
I never got to have my turn. Okay.
Wait, you will next time. Yeah. Bye.
We'll just remember
Oh,
this
so
is
we
what
all had-
happened.
Temple.
Mm.
Is it everybody?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Twilight clerics are
Creature
really
ends its turn in the sphere.
yeah,
Okay.
Twilight clerics are
Oh.
really good at giving temporary HP. Our party is just like so tanky right now.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, they're
Well,
they're one of the like they're one of the OP subclasses.
I'll admit I've made there's not a ton of combats in this game, but they are very deadly.
mm.
I've upped the normal werewolf a little bit.
Hell yes.
Okay.
Hell yes. Quick question. It's very important relating to werewolves. You don't have to answer it, but it's good to think about it. The werewolves are supposed to be invulnerable to any damage from non-silvered weapons. Do you count gravity and the ground as a weapon? Because it's like it's a contentious point of debate about whether or not werewolves could be like perfect shock troopers that you just launch out of a plane and they just fall no damage, or
Okay.
not.
They
Yeah,
could.
I just
But here's
like.
the thing. A werewolf would survive a fall from any height, with a few exceptions. First, obviously, they could still burn up in orbit if you got them from too high.
That's fire damage.
Secondly,
Makes sense.
If they fall onto anything that has even like a bit of silver, they will immediately die.
Okay.
So the solution to that problem is just to gather like silver dust in an area.
Yeah,
and then they'll die if they fall.
Make the ground a silvered weapon. Got it. All
Yes.
right.
Depending, just to say, boom. What are immunities, resistance, vulnerabilities?
Oh, nice.
That's
Yeah,
an
I'll take that as your turn.
Oh, you're ranging.
So you can
Yeah.
whether it hits any damage. So it's immune to I don't even know how you tell this, but basically you can tell based on sort of like the magical aura of this creature along with a bit of its thing that whatever it
Yeah,
is,
just
it
like-
won't be hurt by normal means. You can make an educated guess that, silver hurts werewolves. That's obvious.
I probably would have like.
Yes, I think that's it really.
Well, that's pretty good. All right, I'm gonna head off. Recording shutting down. Have a great day, everyone.
All right,
too.
I will.
All right.
I would appreciate
All right.
a star and wish thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.